Hey, everybody. How's it going? I'm going to wait till some people pop in. If you are here, hello, and welcome in. I just have to reply back to this text real quick. All right. All right, over here in the chat. Hey, Tina. Looks like she said she came in early to leave a thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. She said she is going to try to get back. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? I heard you have a cold. I hope you're feeling better. Hello, Miss Samantha. How are you? Whew, I gotta get a drink. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper tonight, y'all. I know you're shocked. It's what I'm always drinking. Hello, Miss Laura. Samantha said she is doing good. All right, y'all. I put some light on tonight so that I'm not sitting in the dark. Although I'm not a fan. Hey, Keith. Welcome in. Glad you're here. So what is everybody working on tonight? I hear you, Samantha. She said she is good and tired. I want to show y'all something. If y'all were over at Cynthia's Joyful Creations for her live earlier, we were talking about pom-pom makers. So I was like, oh, I need to be making pom-poms on my live tonight because I'm making a tree, a Christmas tree. And I bought some pom-pom makers on clearance. So I went and dug them out. What? They're both huge. Oh my goodness. I could do 2 pom-poms to be done with the tree. I was like, that would take like a whole skein of yarn to make a pom-pom that size. All right, let's see here. So Samantha is working on her cottage core mosaic blanket and a granny square blanket and a single crochet blanket. You're like me. I never have just one project. I always have like a bunch. All right, let's see here. Miss Carrie is editing a video. I watched her video that you posted. Was it today? I don't know. I saw it today, but you had just posted it either last night, today, yesterday, sometime. Hey, Miss Margie, how are you doing? Samantha, I'm not too tired, but I could go curl up on the couch. If I go to bed, I'd be wide awake. Miss Margie's popped in. Let me scroll back up here so y'all can see who all we have here. We have Miss Laura from Laura's Block Ministries and Keith from Keith's Crochet and More. And then y'all saw that we had Miss Samantha Stewart, Noodle Mouse, that's my little cousin Carrie. And we have Miss Margie from Margie's Crafty Corner. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so Carrie said she's posted several videos today. I did watch them. I watched one because I only saw the one. Watched it when I was at lunch. And Miss Margie is editing and posting a video. Look at all you content creators out there creating. Samantha, how did I come up with my channel name? Well, I like to do a lot of different crafts, not just crochet. And so I came up with a name a long time ago of just BeeCreative. BeeCreative. And for some reason, when I started buying all my stuff, I switched it to Creative Stitches by Pam. And then I was like, why did I do that? I didn't want it to be Creative Stitches, but I kind of thought Creative Stitches would include all of the sewing stuff that I like to do, which was, well, not really sewing, but quilting, crochet, knit, cross stitch, all. But then I kind of branched out and started doing some wood burning and some other kind of stuff. So I went back to BeeCreative. But when I went to get a website and emails, all of the BeeCreative accounts, any way they were totaled or not totaled, any way they were written out had already been taken. So I added an E and made it be BeeCreative. That one was taken. So then I went BeeCreative Crafts because it's all about crafty. And it just so happens that bee stuff became super popular. So I've been able to find stuff like this. This is like BU, which it says a lot of other stuff. It says like be humble, be honest, but it's all BEE. So that is how I came up with my channel name. And Miss Samantha, I am in Tennessee. I'm from Tennessee. Let's see. Do I have any moderators? I have a couple, but since I'm not a very big channel yet, as far as on my lives, I don't have a lot of traffic. So right now, that's really all I need. But as time goes on, I'm hoping that my channel will grow and I will add a few more moderators. All right, I have let's see. Let's see. I have dropped the StreamYard link. I pinned it to the top of the chat as a pinned comment. So if anybody would like to come up on the panel and chit chat, you are more than welcome. And we'll talk about yarn and whatever we decide to chit chat about. I'm going to be working on a hat. Samantha, if I decide to add moderators, I will for sure keep you in mind. I'll add you to my list. And when I decide if I need to add some more, I will surely keep you in mind. Y'all, this is my little cousin. She said she is here to cause chaos and only chaos. We're trying to bring her over to the yarny arts. My phone keeps lighting up at me. This is a hat that I made last year. It started out as a mystery pattern that Mikey from the Crochet Crowd, my brain. But anyway, that he had done, and I kind of modified it a little bit so that mine is solid on the inside, like that. But it fits really well. This was the first one I made. This was going strictly by his pattern. And the inside looks like this, where it's all rigidy. But I think I'm going to undo this one and add it as a scarf to this one. Right, I know. But this is a hat, Carrie, that's going to go on my head. And then this hat, and I may have said it wrong, but then this hat I'm going to unravel, and I'm going to attach it here and here and make 2 long strips. That way it can be a scarf. Because last weekend, I like to froze my hind end off at a ball game. And my hat kept riding up like this. So I ended up taking a scarf and wrapping it this way to hold my hat down, because it kept wanting to ride up. And I thought, if I have the scarf attached, then it won't do that. So if I said scarf, hat, I'm going to add a scarf. Or like attach it to it. That's my plan anyway. Scarf hat. Yes, exactly. I don't know what the official term is, but we'll go with that. A scarf hat. See? Scarf hat. Oh, messed up my hair. Not really messed it up, but hit my little clippy thingy. Oy. All right, I wanted to show y'all. We talked last week about this facets yarn that I picked up at Michael's. It's really soft. I'll take this out because I'm getting ready to put the hat on. But it said that it's a hand wash, lay flat to dry. So I made a hat and then I washed it and I dried it. And hello, Miss Cynthia. Welcome in. You're just in time. I'm going to show you about this facets yarn. And again, if anybody wants to come up on the panel, I dropped the link. But I thought that this was going to peel when I washed it. I thought it was just going to get really fuzzy. Hello, Miss Brandy. And it did get a little bit fuzzy. But y'all, what it did that I wasn't expecting, being that it's 100% acrylic, is it also shrank a little bit, which I was kind of surprised about. Because when I was making this last week, I actually made it a little bit too big. But so this is what it looks like after I washed it. It got a tiny bit fuzzy, but not a whole lot. So, the colors stayed pretty well the same. I didn't notice any change in the colors. But it did shrink up a little. I mean, it's still, you can see my seam. Let's turn it this way. It did, I had made it to where it was a little bit slouchy. And now it's not. That's okay. When I made it last week, I had to pull it down, or I could pull it down and I could cuff it, and the cuff was over my ears. So that's how much it shrunk, which, like I said, I was a little bit surprised by that because being 100% acrylic, I really wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting it to shrink. I was really just thinking that it was going to get fuzzy. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. She said that's pretty. I mean, I really liked the yarn. It's very soft, but I was just not expecting it to shrink. And it could just be that I was using a larger crochet hook, and it could just be that once, even if I had hand washed it, it may have tightened up the stitches a bit. I don't know. But I mean, it didn't shrink so much that I can't wear it. So, but yeah, it did, right, Cynthia? I was surprised. Let me see. I think I have a picture. Let me go over here. Let's see. Wait, we got some people coming in. Da, 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 da. So we have Cynthia's Joyful Creations. If y'all did not see her come in. Carrie is telling everybody Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas to everybody. Cynthia saying it did shrink a lot. It did shrink a lot. I was surprised. I mean, I really was. Like I said, I mean, it was, it didn't shrink so much that I can't wear it, but it's just not as, I just wasn't expecting it, especially being that it's 100% acrylic. I wasn't expecting it to shrink. Whoop, my chat jumped. Let's go back up here. Hello, Dawn Aaron Handmade Crafts. How are you doing tonight? Well, I'm a newbie to doing lives, so you have not missed much. I've only been going live. This is my 5th week. Can y'all believe it's already been 5 weeks? So, let's see here. That's right, Carrie says she's not at school, so she's not doing grammar. Right? You don't have to. So Dawn says she's doing great. And how am I doing? I am doing great. It's a good night. All right. So I'm going to go see if I can find that picture. Figuring out where the best place to go to find it. Probably over here on Facebook land. So y'all bear with me while I go find it. And then I will share screen and show it to you. Because I did take a picture before I washed it. Open. Da, 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 da. Where are my pictures? Y'all, finding pictures on here is the hardest thing. They keep moving where they put stuff. Let's see here. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. I'll go back over here and I will share the screen and show y'all. Nope, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Hey, Bojan, welcome back. Bojan said he tried pool planning to crochet with that yarn. Ooh, I bet that was pretty. I bet that would look really nice. Are the colors consistent enough where you can do the plan pooling with it? I've not tried it with this one. I've only tried plan pooling once. It was about this time last year. I bought a bunch of yarn so I can make something. I just haven't I haven't tried it again. Let's see. Okay, he said, yeah, that's awesome. Well, I bought a couple of, I have some other colorways, so I may try that. That might look really cool. Okay, so I was sharing my screen. Let me show you all this hat. Share screen. Dun, 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 dun. Is it this one? Nope. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. This one. Share. Okay. So this is what the hat looked like before I washed it. So you can see here it had quite a bit of slouchy back here. So, yeah. That was not... And then there it is. See, this is where I had it cuffed up and folded. And it covered up my ears. And so I was really just not expecting it to shrink that much. But here it is, pulled down, completely covered my ears with the cuff folded up. So, yep. So that's how much it shrank. Alrighty, let me stop with the share screen. Cynthia, what is plan pooling? It is where you take yarn. I don't have one. If you take, it works better with like the longer striped yarn, but you crochet it in a way to where it comes out like an argyle or a plaid or argyle or stripes. It's pretty neat. Let's see. You can buy yarn that says plan pooling. Y'all, this hair is about to get on my nerves. There's one little hair that keeps tickling me. You can buy planned pooling yarn. Let's see. Oh, but it's not. Oh yeah, this one is. This one says pooling. So see that scarf that she's wearing? Well, let me get it in the light, right? You can crochet it so that the colors fall to where all you have to do is crochet it and it'll come out looking like that. Which is kind of crazy. I watched a video and I don't remember. Yeah, Nastasia Donna Wolf does have a great video on it. And that may be who I watched. I watched several. I know Marley Bird, she also has some. I did a video, it may have been 2 years ago now. I'll look, and after in the live tonight, I'll try to remember to drop the link of the videos that I watched. But also, there's a website where you can go in. So, like, you can take any crochet hook, that your favorite one, and then you can do a row of single crochet and see how many stitches per color. And then you can go to this free website and drop in your color counts. And then you can change the amount of starting chains that you do, and it'll show you how the colors will pull if you do that amount of single crochets with each color. It's really neat. It is very, very neat. Oh, well, thank you, Dawn. And thank you again. The hat was just half double crochets in the round, and then when I got to the brim, I just did a front loop, back loop all the way around. Not front loop, back loop, front post and then a back post to create the ribbing. Yeah, Cynthia, it's a really neat thing. It took me a bit to get the hang of it, and it's one of those projects where your attention is going to matter, but then also it doesn't. So you don't necessarily want to keep it yet. She does, Bojan. She does a great job of explaining it. Nastasia or Donna does. You want to keep the same, like say you do the first row and it says you get 9 single crochets out of your red. Well, then when you go to the next row, you only get, say you get 4, or not 4. Say you get, it won't be that bad off. You can only get 8. So then you need to go back, undo those, and tighten up your tension so that you can get 9. So you may need, and then the next time you may only get 7, and so you loosen, Yeah, go watch her video. I'm pretty sure I watched hers. I know I watched hers. I know I watched Marley Bird's. But that computer or the free website is really neat. Let's see here. Miss Carrie says not to brag, but she got an award for her 2nd grade Bible class. For what? I don't remember. Well, all right. You're not in the 2nd grade anymore. So there's good reason as to why you don't remember. That's been a hot minute. But yeah, playing pooling was something that I was going to do in 2022. I bought the yarn to do a project. I just have not done the project. Let's see, I bought 4 skeins. I think I was gonna try to make that scarf. I just haven't done it. So, all right, what else have I done this week? I made some washcloths. Not many. I was just trying to replenish my stash. They're not very big. Just, yeah, that one. And then I did one in yellow. And this is just El Cheapo cotton. I think they're both just Lily, sugar, and cream. And then, check it, Cynthia, if you're still here. I knitted one. Because why not? For those that don't know, I do not knit very often. So finishing a project and knit is a big deal. Because I have a lot of whips that are knit that just sit there. Wow, Carrie, that's a whole lot of washcloths. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Cynthia. Cynthia, were you here when I showed the pom-pom maker? I'm going to wait for your reply, because if not, I'm going to show it to you because it's still laying here and you're going to laugh. It's, yeah. Well, I know there's like a lag between YouTube and StreamYard, so I'm just going to show it again. Look at the size of this pom-pom maker. Cynthia. Remember I told you I bought it on clearance? Okay, so I got it for 99 cents on the Hobby Lobby clearance. I think it was last year's. And I knew there were multiple sizes, but I thought there were more than just 2. There's not. There's 2. So if I use this pom-pom maker to make the pom-poms for that Christmas tree, I'm only going to need to make like one of this size and one of this size, and it'll cover up the whole tree. That's a giant pom-pom. Huge. All right, let's see here. Brandy says, learning to knit, learning to crochet, all new stitches. Exactly, that's what I do. Yep. We were talking about that at Yarn Club. If you are watching and you are local to me, we have Yarn Club that started 2 weeks ago, but it's on Monday nights. So head over to my Facebook page and I try to share it there. So I will, and if you need a reminder and you want to come, just shoot me a text and I'll try to remember to remind you. So, but yeah, that's what I do too. We talked about that at Yarn Club. That's what I was telling them, whenever I'm trying to learn something new or I'm wanting to practice a stitch, I will make a washcloth. So, Carrie, are you talking about there's 5 being 5 washcloths? Because 5 is a lot different from whatever that number is. Right, Cynthia? That would make a giant pom-pom the size of my head. All right, what else do I have on the agenda tonight? I had something else I wanted to tell y'all, and now I don't remember what it was. I think I was just, I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, let's see. Texting. Carrie, you're in the chat. Y'all, Carrie's texting me. Hold on, maybe she sent a picture. Let me look. She did. She sent a picture of her award. There we go. We believed you. You didn't have to send me proof. I believe you. All right, let's see. All right, we got 6 people. Lisa, for those that were here last week, or Lisa had to go pick up her daughter, and they were going to go out to eat. So she said she maybe, if she comes in, she'll be late, or she'll catch us on the replay. Carrie, look, Miss Cynthia said that's a nice award. Does your mama remember what you got the award for? Mama Brandy, do you remember what she got the award for? Gonna put you on the spot. I probably should have measured this out before I came up here, because I don't know how wide I want to make this. Where is my little... Apparently I already wove in my end because I can't find it on this side. There it is. Okay. Because I want this to be the back. So Cynthia, what I was telling them before you came in, I think, I'm going to add a scarf. I'm going to attach it to this hat. I'm going to go here and here and then just bring it down so I can wrap it. And I'm going to unravel this one that I made, which is the same pattern, to do that with. So, hey, Samantha, I don't know if you were over at Cynthia's earlier, but you are right. She is doing the cottage core. However, she has not started it yet. She bought the pattern, but she's going to eventually. We talked about it. I told her you were asking. So, the cottage core pattern is still saved in my wish list. I have not purchased it because I knew that I was just not going to have time to get it done. So, is anybody else in the chat working on the... Oh, good night, Samantha. Have a great night. Is anybody else in the chat working on the cottage core? That the what is it? The Yarny Fiber Friends. What are they called? I don't think they have Yarny. Is it just Fiber Friends? What are they called? I know who's in it. I just can't seem to think of the right name. Well, trying to get this unraveled. Oh, wait. Oh. I know why. Because this was one where you started at the bottom and then worked up. So I got to unravel it from the top. Ah! Yep. See, I prefer to do my hats top down. But this one you started at the brim and worked up. That is why it's not wanting to unravel. So, ta-da! I bet this will work now. Looky there. Just have to undo where I pulled it together. Because it's one of those where when you get to the top, you weave it in and out, and then you give it a yank. Well, Cynthia, I feel you, because I have a lot of projects that have not yet made it to my hook. They're just sitting there waiting to be made. Some of them I've printed out. Some of them are just sitting there as a digital file, and some are still on my wish list and have not made it that far. So, alrighty. We're back here. So how wide should I make this? That wide? Oy. Y'all get to see my process. This is how I decide things. We're going to make it that wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'd be 12 across. So we're going to make it 15 instead because why not? Oh, I guess I should count it out first so that it's even. I don't remember how many stitches around it is. If I had to guess, it's going to be 72 because that's kind of what I do with my hats. Most of my adult hats are 72 around, but he had us using a different size hook. All right, that's going to require math and thinking, so we're going to set this aside for a second. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Any of y'all in the chat, do any of y'all have this yarn, the anniversary cake, which is a super bulky 6? Because I'm having a time finding a stitch that I like with this. I've tried several. Well, hey, Miss Amanda, how are you doing? Chat Mama and the Beg Brigade, y'all. That's Miss Amanda. But anyway, have y'all made anything with this variegated? And if so, what stitch did you use? I've tried the Drunken Granny. And it's got big holes because it's such a chunky yarn. It's leaving like pretty big size holes. And I wanted it to be more tight. So I'm going to unravel it for like the 5th time. And instead of, I don't know if I've ever done the Drunken Granny. It's kind of like, it kind of has the same effect as if you're doing corner to corner. Okay, so you made a super scarf with it, Margie? Okay. But, hey, Margie, drop in the chat, what stitch did you use for your super scarf? But the Drunken Granny, anyway, so you chain 3 and then do your 3 double crochets just like you do with the corner to corner or the C to C, the little blocks. So I'm thinking if I do a chain 2 instead, it's going to shrink down the hole. Oh, okay, so the track stitch that you showed on Cynthia's. Okay. I'm wanting one that's not real holey just because I want to use it as a throw blanket on the couch. So I was trying to not have a lot of holes. So let's see here. Hello, Miss Liz. How are you tonight? And yeah, I thought about that too, Bojan, using a smaller hook. Right now I'm using an end hook because it's such a thick yarn. And let's see, I think I have an L. And is there an O? Is there like something between the L and, I mean, I know there's numbers in there, but what would be between those? Is there an O? I know I have an M, but all of my M and N's have the same millimeter, so they're the same size hook. So the letter means nothing. So, all right. Okay, the J. Oh, yeah, I could go down to a J. Maybe so. But do y'all have any other stitches that you like that I might try with it? And I want one that's not going to be a super yarn eater because I've only got 2 balls of this. Which, I mean, I guess I can make the blanket that's on the ball band. It looks like, well, actually, I don't know what it looks like. That's what's on the ball band. So this pattern is on here. But it looks like it's got little cables going down the front. It also looks knitted. Double the stripes knit blanket. Yeah, it is. It's knitted. I don't want to knit this big giant ball of yarn because to get all that flat side, that would be a whole lot of pearls. Alrighty, let's see here. So Carrie left, and now she is back. All right, so I was telling y'all earlier, if you want to come up on the panel, I have pinned the link at the top of the chat. Let me know if you can't see it, but if you want to come up on the panel, y'all come right on ahead. Thank you, Miss Liz. But yeah, so maybe next week I will have I'll have this blanket going and show y'all what I decided to do. But yeah, so if y'all have any stitch suggestions for that, or any super bulky variegated, so it's a super bulky 6, so super bulky 6 variegated, let me know. Okay, so Amanda did a loom knitted blanket with a different color. Okay. Now I have a friend gave me some looms. I don't know what size they are. I haven't even tried to use them, but that's an idea. Okay. Good deal. Thanks. Sandwood loom. Well, let me just go do a Google. Oopsies. Helps if I can spell. Sandwood looms. Images. Oh, okay. No, that's not it. Okay, that's it. Let me show y'all what it is. Share screen. Does it look like these, Miss Amanda? Like these here? So when you're doing those to make like a flat blanket, do you just go all the way around, but then go back this way? Can y'all see my mouse? I don't know if y'all can see the mouse or not. Okay. Because I know like this one here has like the little white peg, but I was thinking that that's what you could do. You could just work around it to go around it to the left and right, and then instead of continuing in a circle, you just go back the other way. Okay, cool. Now, what would you make with the little swirly dirly ones like this? Anybody know? Like that looks like the figure 8. Those are kind of funky. There's one you can see better. So what would you make with a figure 8 style loom? Okay. Back and forth stitch called the owl eye. Okay. So you're saying that you would use the figure 8 for the loom style? I mean, to make bigger blankets? Not the loom style, the figure 8. That's kind of cool. I've never tried that. For those of y'all that have been to my lives, I cannot believe Tiny has not come to the door meowing. I'll probably jinxed it. He's probably going to like sit at the door and he'll start banging on it. Usually he sits in there just going crazy, being all noisy. Oh, I got to get me a little drink. Let's see. I brought these in. I thought I had one more. Nope, just 2. Okay. All right, let's see here. Liz says knitting the blanket, question mark. For knitting the blanket on the looms, yes. Knitting the blanket for me, probably not, unless, because I've not knitted a full-size blanket, like a wide blanket. But I may have a loom that I might check out and see about. And Amanda said, yep, she had a big plastic one and made a big long blanket for her youngest son. Oh, but it was difficult. I don't want difficult. See, that's the thing with knitting a wide blanket was, I mean, I've got some cables, but they're not like some circular cables, but they're not like it's not like super long. So I think like the more you have to keep flipping it and twisting it, it would just get heavy. But let me show y'all some Happy Mail that I keep forgetting to show y'all. Okay, so this is from Tank. Y'all, I want to give away, and I meant to look it up because when I brought these up to show the first time, I had written it down, and now I don't know where I put it. But it was on a live. I think it was either on Kelly Creates or it was on Melissa Crochets with Love. It was their well, now I forgot what they were calling it. Oh, goodness, positivity lives. So yeah, so I won stitch markers. Aren't they adorable? This got a little star, and this one got a little Christmas tree. But this is from Miss Tank from I Love to Crochet. Miss Amanda said it took her 3 weeks to make that blanket. That's pretty quick though, really, to make a whole blanket. That's not bad, Amanda. That is pretty good. Hello, Zach. How are you doing? I am doing good. Welcome in. Welcome in. Cynthia, I have made, yes, I have made one. And I did it, I was in a hurry. I did it in the C2C join as you go, kind of like that orange and white one I was showing you. But I did it in the gingham style. But I did the join as you go. But somebody had asked me if I would make one for a craft show. Not a craft show. To donate so that they could put it up for auction at our Celebrity Waiter event that raises money for Relay for Life and the Cancer Society. Is that what it's called? It's not society. But yeah, so I made it for that. But I was in such a hurry that I got off, and so like one of my squares, instead of having 8 boxes across, only had 7. But I didn't notice it until I was taking pictures. So I just went with it and added another box. Let's see here. Let's see, somebody else came in. Hello, Miss Deanna. Welcome in. How are you doing? Zach said, not loving the snow. You know what? It has been so cold here. I went to a ball game last Saturday and it flurried on us. Like, it's not supposed to snow in Tennessee in November unless it's the very end of November, and even then it's a rarity. But it didn't stick or anything, and it didn't even really come down a whole lot. But there are several areas near me that are already getting hit with snow. There's Miss Liz reminding everybody to give your thummies. Amanda says she has been crocheting for 9 months and managed to make her oldest son a sweater in 2 weeks. That is amazing, because when I first started crocheting, there is no way I would have been able to make a sweater in 2 weeks. Not even a little bit. But I did see your sweater. I was on your I watched your video that you had up the other night, and it looked amazing. You did a great job on it. Let's see. What have you not made, Cynthia? Because, that was 3 minutes ago and now I don't remember. Deanna got her 9-inch needles. Yay! Did your other ones ever show up? Or the ones that got stolen when they yours they said they were delivered and then they just disappeared? So your hubby ordered you another set. Let's see. Cynthia, it is fun. You should go check her out. I've been trying to catch it on Sunday nights. Got my numbers sitting at the end of the couch so that I don't have to go looking for them. Liz says, woohoo, Deanna. Not Dana, Deanna. Let's see here. Tank is awesome. Oh, the gingham blanket. See, I told you. Yep. Let's see here. Everybody telling everybody hello. Okay, and y'all, let me show y'all who this other one is from. Can y'all see that? It's from Miss Cynthia. And she also sent me a stitch marker. Turn it around with the little sunflower. Ooh, can y'all see it? I guess it's a sunflower, or maybe it's a daisy. I don't know. It's a little yellow flower. Can y'all see it? I'm trying to get the glare off of it. Hold up. I know the easiest way to get the glare off of it. Take it out of the container. Look good. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just noticed it's a little butterfly stamp cutout thingy. Look at that. So cute. Thank you, Cynthia. Y'all should check her out. Cynthia's Joyful Creations. I think it's a sunflower too, Amanda. That's what it's looking like. That's what we're going to call it, unless Cynthia tells me otherwise. But it looks like a sunflower to me, too. Okay, so Deanna says, doing great. Got her new needles and the locking mailbox. That's a bummer, though, that they stole your first set, but I'm glad you got your new ones and you are good to go. Very cool, Amanda. She says she has 2 sunflower tattoos. And Miss Cynthia says she also thinks it is a sunflower. So we're going to go with a sunflower. So Miss Cynthia, has your son, have you heard from him this evening? And I came up late, and I know last week you were talking about, or came in late, so I'm not sure how long your son is here for. I know it's not nearly long enough for you. But being that Thanksgiving is next weekend, I figure he's here for maybe a week at least. And I know he had to split his time between other family, so. But oh, that's amazing, Deanna. Amazon's good like that. That's great. She said that Amazon refunded the money for the pair that was stolen. The post office should have to, but I guess it's not really. I'm just glad you got your money back, so that's good, though. I mean, I don't guess the post office can't refund everybody for money stolen out of their mailbox. I understand that, because then the cost of a stamp would be like $85. But still. But that's good that Amazon did that for you. That's awesome. Like everybody is saying beautiful. Okay, so Cynthia said he hasn't yet, but so he got here yesterday morning. So, okay, well, that's good. At least he's going to be here for a little bit. I know you were saying at first you didn't think you were going to get to see him until after he had already been here for several days, which I know the fact that he's there and you still haven't got to see him yet, you're probably like, yeah, I would be. My youngest isn't in Tennessee. He lives in another state, and so it's been a while since I've seen him, so I'm ready to see my little Pate. So right. See, we don't have a lot of trouble with people stealing stuff out of my mailbox, but the road I live on, the mailboxes get tagged a lot with teenagers that have seen a movie where they play mailbox baseball. So they get smashed a lot, which is annoying. But aside from, putting it in brick, there's really not much I can do other than just replace it. So I quit buying nice mailboxes. I just have El Cheapo. So if they bust it, I'll just go to Walmart, buy me another $10 one. But if it's big stuff, they'll leave it up on the porch anyway. So, and Deanna said the delivery man handed it to her. I don't blame you at all. Don't blame you at all. I have a friend that lives in the next town over, and she ordered something, and they told her that it was being returned because there wasn't a receptacle at the address, but they were trying to deliver it to 2 cities away from where she lives. And the address and everything was correct. It had the correct address, correct city, everything on the label. So she's not sure why they were trying to deliver it 2 cities away. And so she was trying to get in touch with the post office to say, hey, I'm here and there's a mailbox. So. Oy. All right. Let's see what all kinds of goodies we've got. Has anybody checked out the sale that, is it Little Knits? No, that doesn't sound right. Is having, what's that other one? It's a club, a yarn club. I'll cheat. I'll go look at my email. I'm not a member. I'm not signed up for it. It might be Little Knits, but that doesn't sound right. Dun, 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 dun. But they were having a sale. I got an email. And if you were a member, you got Knit Crate. So are any of y'all members of Knit Crate? Because if you are and you didn't get the email, you get your member discount, and on top of your member discount of 50% off, you can also take a 50% off of your total order. So if you have not gotten that yet, y'all need to go check it out. Let's see here. Hey, Miss Jen. Will you lurk all night? You lurk as long as you want. We'll be here. Let's see. Amanda says there doesn't seem to be any sort of time scheduled for the delivery or mail. It comes when it comes. Yeah, my regular mail lady is awesome. So like she is pretty much spot on. But anytime we have a substitute mail driver or delivery, they mess it up every time. Like my neighbor ordered some tires for his car. They left them on my front porch. Which, I mean, that wasn't postal. That was probably UPS, FedEx. I don't know. But the mailman, I'd ordered something and I got the alert that said it had been delivered. I was excited. I came home, opened up my mailbox, nothing. So I called them, and sure enough, it was delivered in the wrong mailbox. But they did go get it and bring it to me. So whoever had delivered it, I guess it was like they had to scan it. So they were able to pull up the GPS and see exactly where they left the package. So they went back and got it and brought it to me. I was impressed by that. I didn't know our post office had that. So everybody's saying hi to Jen, and Jen's saying hi back to everybody. Carrie is back. Says she's going with her candy cane addiction. Well, you're lucky because it is almost candy cane season, so you will be able to stock up. Hannah says they lost 4 mailboxes at our old house, 2 to baseball bats and 2 to the snowplow. Yeah. Angel says she ordered that thingamabob to help with all the bobbin yarn that Angel sent you. Oh, the thingamabob with the little boop boop things, and you just slide it on there. That's how we Southerners talk, y'all. I know what you're talking about, though. So you can just slide the big bobbin thing on it. And I ordered a bunch of them bobbins, too. Ugh. And I almost went back and ordered some more because they were so... Now, I'm assuming that you're talking about the bobbin yarn from Premier that's been on sale. So soft. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Dana, I'm not. My mom says I'm allergic to wool. I think I used to just get super itchy with certain types of wool. I've only ordered from them once when they had their mystery things. I guess it was last year or year before when they had the really nice mystery packs. And I haven't made anything with any of it. But I want to. It's all laying right here. It's all on this little thingy that's beside me. But see, this one is not wool. This one is alpaca and cashmere. But I only got one skein of it. So what am I going to make? I guess I can make a hat, but I don't want to make a hat. I read her word order. I don't want to make a hat out of cashmere because it's soft. But yeah, I gave two of the wools that I did get. I sent as Happy Mail to somebody. So, well, Carrie, if your packages have not been delivered anywhere else, you are lucky. Angela said she did not order the bobbins. Someone ordered them and sent them. Oh, well, that was super nice. That's awesome. So you got Happy Mail, squishy Happy Mail. And I opened them last week on my live, and I was so surprised at how soft they were. So, right, Deanna? I thought so too. All right, y'all, let me go, since we're talking about the bobbin yarn, let me go see if it's still on sale. It was when I checked it yesterday. So y'all, if you're not familiar with what we're talking about, I will show you. Okay. Let me go back over here and share the screen. And it looks like their Nordica is also still on sale. So this is the Nordica, and it's like, how many yards is it? Okay, so the Nordica is a 3-weight. But you get, why can I, here it is, 546 yards of a light number 3. But it's on sale for $2.99, regular $8.99. So that is a fantastic deal. Looks like they're sold out of a couple of the colors, but they still have all these other colorways. Here, I'll just click through them right quick. Make sure I got y'all still, yep, okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm with you, Amanda. I'm not big on the thinner yarns. A 3 I can do, but I don't like working with anything much smaller than that. I mean, I will. It's just not it's not my preferred yarn. But that's what it looks like knitted. And then, so that one is called let me go over here. This one's called Rose Linen, and then I'll go back to that other one because I don't know what it was called. Some Rose Linen they still have in stock. This one is called Ochre Gray, O-C-H-R-E. I'm guessing that's how you say that. That's how my southern self is going to say it anyway. And then we have Tangerine. Okay, Tangerine must be what I was on a while ago. Which looks like kind of a rusty color and orange. And then we have Olive. And then they have Lilac, which is like this purpley and gray. And then we have Country Blue. So, but when I pulled up Premiere, that's where it was at, because I had looked at it last week. But let me show y'all this bobbin yarn, and we'll see if it's still on sale. Because it is pretty, and it is still on sale for $3.99. Now the bobbin yarn is a 4-weight. Oh, look, spend $45 and get a free Premier tote bag. Must add bag to cart to receive the gift while supplies last. Oh, Premier, what are you doing to me now? I guess if I'm going to order some more, this will be a great time to do it, though. Okay, so this is a 4-weight. And you get 543 yards, 181 yards of each color. So yeah, I know what you're thinking you're talking about, Amanda, where you can, I think Michael's has them. Probably could get one on Amazon too. And I was thinking about using my like a freestanding toilet paper stand, but I think it's going to be too wide for that. But Okay, so this color here is called Nighttime. And then we have Sirius Gray, Snowy Owl, which that one's really pretty. And Cynthia, if you're still here, you were talking about gingham blankets, and that is what I ordered. We're going to skip down here. That's what I ordered this one for, was to make a gingham, because it's got the dark color, the light color, and then it's got the two of them twisted together. So that's what my plan was. I bought enough of this one, which is called terracotta. I said tangerine. It's terracotta. And then this one is peachy keen. So I bought both of them. I bought enough to make blankets. And I did look, and I did order 10 of each. So I'm thinking that I want to bought them to make a blanket. But they're so soft. Now I'm thinking that I might make a cardigan out of one of them. Okay, and this one is called Sable. That one would also make a pretty gingham blanket. This one is Sand Dollar, Cordial, Cherries Jubilee. This one would make a pretty Christmas blanket. Rosy Outlook, Tulip Wood. Okay, we saw the terracotta. This one is Lime Green. We have Goldenrod, Peacock, which I really like this one too. I think that one is gorgeous. Blue Moon, Angel. So, Amanda, when you said that Angel sent, so is this Angel, that yarn you got, the person that sent it to you was an angel, or you got the colorway Angel? Then we have Periwinkle. And then there's the Peachy Keen again. And then this one is called Deep Sea. And it looks like they are out of the solids again, the white, the gray, and the black. All right, so let me come back over here. I know I'm super behind in the chat, so let me get caught up here. Okay. Scroll back up. Okay. Very soft thingamabob. Deanna says everybody needs a thingamabob. Yes. Liz says she gets hers tomorrow. Are you getting a thingamabob tomorrow? Okay, so she says the Nordica is like lotion through your fingers. Ooh. That's soft, huh? Oh, and y'all, both of those are 100% anti-pill acrylic. And it was, so soft. Yep, so Deanna does not need anything with wool. That is no bueno. And Jen was Liz's yarn. What word were we calling us last week? Enabler. Let's see. It's pretty. Ooh, the clearance yarn is now $2.40. I'm going to have to go check it out. I'm going to have to go back and check out the clearance stuff. Not like I need any yarn, but... Okay. Amanda got her thingamabobber on Amazon. Let me see here. I'll go back. I'm going to pull the one up that they have at Michael's. That way y'all can see what we're talking about when we're calling it a thingamabob. But it holds your bobbins so that you can pull them off of that. So, hello, Miss Kivia. Welcome in. Cynthia, did you see the yardage on those? Both of them have over 500 yards. The bobbins have 181 of each colorway, but it's over 500, close to 550 yards total. And the Nordica was what, $5.43, I think? I can't remember. And I just showed you. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello to Miss Kivia, and Kivia saying hello to everybody. Jen, did you make a wild and free top with the Nordica? Or are you saying that your wild and free top would be pretty with that yarn bobbin? I do like y'all's top. That's really pretty. Let's see. Everybody answering the question. Let's see. Yep. Jen says the bobbins are over 500, right? Amanda saying the same thing. Gotcha. The person was an angel. I think the Nordica I was looking at was it? I thought it was 500. Let me look again. Oops, wrong spot. Nordica. The Nordica has 546 yards of a number 3 weight. The Nordica. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. She says that the bobbin yarn is a bit splitty. Probably because it's so soft, but for the softness of it, I'm going to give it a whirl. But thank you for the heads up. Plus, that just means that I'll use a different hook than what I've been using, because I know the this one hangs because it comes down because it's that. Well, can y'all see it? It's that style. Nope. Which way can you see it better? None of the ways. But this little pointy thing hooks. It splits the yarn and hangs on the yarn pretty bad, but I do like it. Miss Laura says she is getting sleepy after a long day, so if you are still here, Miss Laura, good night, and thank you for coming and joining us. Amanda says she can't buy nothing till the 3rd. I don't need to buy anything else because, yep. Okay, the sock yarn. I still haven't made socks, but I need to get some smaller cables. But I do want to try it, so I may go check out that sock yarn, because what you've been making is so pretty. Is it wool, or is it nylon, or what is the fiber in the clearance sock yarn that you have been using? So there's Laura telling everybody to have a great night, and you too have a fabulous night. Everybody telling Laura good night. Saying hello to Miss Kivia. Good night, Miss Cynthia. I have watched the Stranger Things, but it's been so long I don't remember it, so I'm going to cheat off Jen. Jen saying the Nordica is 546. Hello, Tina. Welcome back. She was here first. She was the first, left her comment before we ever went live. I'm almost caught up on the comments, I think, maybe. Everybody saying howdy-do. Oh, y'all, look it. Boom. Hello,
hi,
Lisa. How are you?
Good. I just got home.
You ate fast. You scarfed it down.
Yeah, and the fish wasn't nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. We hadn't tried it before.
Mm-hmm.
We just had a new fish and chip shop, and chip shop open called Honky Dory's. And hi, Liz. And we've had the chips before, but we've never had the grill fish. And hi, Brandy. I never had the fish with the salad, but the fish was Yeah, it just didn't taste good, and Eden thinks it might have been like a beer battered fish.
Mm.
And the chips and the salad was nice. Oh, here, look. Eden got the picture up for me so we can show you.
Mm.
Eden got the Greek salad. I got the garden salad. But yeah, it's and Eden says hi and hi, Granny
Hi,
D.
Eden. Hi.
Hi.
All right,
She
let me
loves
scroll
you.
back.
She
All right,
goes,
y'all.
I love you.
Thank you, Eden.
So yeah, and Eden said if you want, just get in and see if you can get onto Pam's live. So I said she knew I was going to meet you, so and I was hoping you'd still be here.
Oh yeah, I am. I was putting hats on a while ago. Now my hair is a mess. Okay, let's see. Let me get caught up in the chat here. Yes, Kivia, it is a furls hook. It's the only one I have of. I bought one smaller, but it is.
And what size is that one?
This one's a K, so it's what, a 6.5?
6, yeah.
I think. Okay.
Hi, Amanda from Tap Mama and the Big Brigade.
So Amanda says she has tried the furls and can't use them. It took me a minute to get used to this one. I'll be honest, but it is a little bit heavy, so some people don't. But I like the aluminum. I like this metal one better than the resin. But I do have a resin one too. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere.
Mine are a toss up. This is my 4.
Mm-hmm. That one's pretty.
It came with a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's my 6.
Okay.
This one's my 5. And this one's a 4.
I like that one. It looks like it's got the little grippy. All of
it does. Especially for those who hold it with the pencil.
See, I do the knife. I do the
knife.
Yep. But okay. I was really hoping that I would hate these because they're not cheap, but I like it. It's my go-to.
Hi, Deanna.
I like my Hobby Lobby too. Okay, so Liz said that sock yarn that she's using is, I don't know what PBT is, but acrylic. 93 acrylic, 7 PBT. I'm guessing that's like something that makes it stretchy, and it's a #1 superfine. Is the superfine for that, is it easier to work with in knitting than it is in crochet? Let's see here. Hey, Miss Granny D. No, we usually hang out for a while on Thursday nights. Sometimes we go 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So you call us in the middle?
And so Granny D, it doesn't bother me because I'm daytime. But I have to pull my blind down and you'll never see me.
For those that don't know, Miss Lisa is in Australia, so it is already Friday afternoon.
And would you believe we've finally got a nice spring day after 3 extra months of pouring down rain?
So you sent your rain to us, and now it's raining all across the United States. Someplace getting snow. It's crazy.
Eden, Tina says hi.
I'm a slow typer, so forgive me.
She's got into there. Yeah. She's a slow typer. I didn't know you got into the live, Eden. Sorry. But yeah, no, we just finally got to a nice, gorgeous day. But then we're back to the rain till Saturday, our time.
Well,
I keep saying tomorrow.
It's been raining here for about a week, and it's just that cold blah rain. And now they're saying it's going to be dry for the next week, which is good because it's going to start warming back up a little bit. But then it's
and Deanna said hi too. Yeah. We don't normally get rain in spring.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the first 2 weeks of September, yes, but they're in autumn, but they say fall.
Yeah. I guess it depends on where you're at. Some say fall, some say autumn.
Yeah.
Miss Kivia says she has not tried a furls hook yet. Deanna said the pattern for the sweater said she needed 4 balls, but at 546, she can't see needing more than 3. I guess it depends on what size you're making.
And depending on what size hook too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Eden, Liz wants to know, can she come and stay with us because she's freezing cold?
Yes, you bring your summer. Your summer.
No, Liz is going into winter as
I
well.
forgot. Yeah, Liz, you can come.
Liz, Eden said you can come.
Bring lots of coffee.
But one condition, you got to bring heaps of coffee.
I don't drink coffee, so if I come, you're just getting me. I'll bring Nutella. Can y'all get Nutella there?
We can get Nutella here.
Okay, well, tell me something you can't get, and I'll bring that.
I'm sure it will be different though from.
Nutella will be all the same. Doesn't matter whether you get it from
Sweet,
the only
yummy,
thing that.
hazelnut chocolateness.
Oh, we can't get a lot of your lollies or your toffee unless we go to an American store that's here.
What's
that we
one
have
called? Twizzlers.
Twizzlers.
Oh, I like
Oh.
Twizzlers. They're like
Yeah.
licorice Twizzlers. Do you like the red ones or the black ones?
The black ones.
Me too.
Don't like the red ones. Do not convert licorice from black to red. Leave it.
See, a lot of people don't like licorice, but I do.
Oh,
So maybe
Liz will
since
bring yarn. Liz,
Clover-
you bring heaps of yarn, please.
Oh, yarn. Yes, I can just take. I'll. One suitcase will be all Hobby Lobby yarn because you can't get that there.
No, we can't get Hobby Lobby. There is one yarn that I can. I was telling Cynthia the other day. I got Mandala Ombre.
It's so pretty. I love that.
And it was where you could buy, but I'll show you. You buy one, get one free.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking, oh, I like this idea. I'll buy one, get one free.
So Amanda, I don't use Clover. I don't know that I even own a Clover hook. I probably need to. Oh, those are beautiful. I love them. Eden, there is no way I could do a 24-hour stream. That's so pretty.
So this was, I mean, it's a line. We're starting to slowly get line brand stuff in.
Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorites. I love that yarn.
And would you believe Cynthia made something out of the same color? And so it was buy one, get one free. So I think it should have cost me, what did I say, even $56 or something? And I only paid $18 or $26. I didn't pay more than $30.
That's awesome.
So I like those ideas.
Yes.
So I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but I've got 6.
Pretty. Now you're gonna have to make you a little blanket, like a little lap throw, or for yourself.
Yeah, that's what Cynthia thought. The same thing. Maybe like a lap blanket just to go over the lap.
Yeah, because then it's a pretty soft yarn.
It is.
So
and that was the only color they had, so I couldn't get any more.
I've got one called Happy. It's so pretty. It makes me happy when I see it because it's like just bright. Okay,
Right.
so Liz says it's 100% easier knitting with that super fine one than it is crocheting. Because crocheting, I guess so. I may have to see. You're kind of inspiring me, Liz, to make some socks. I knit some socks. Everybody's still saying, "Hey."
I've seen that.
I'm with you, Amanda. We are too here in Middle Tennessee, and it's burn.
Seeing that Liz is there and you're there, I was given some wool, some this one.
It's pretty, but I haven't ever heard of that brand. But that's
But
pretty.
that's not what I was going to ask you. It's this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's pretty.
I've never. This one's called Oh My Yarns, Southernscapes Cotton Limited Edition, Colors of Mother Nature. But there's the colors.
That's beautiful. I like
But
that.
it is. I'm just trying to see what it says. Well, it says it's cotton, but it doesn't. Oh, 4-ply light, a 3.5 to a 5.5 millimeter. I'm guessing a crocheting hook.
Mm-hmm.
But I was saying to Cynthia, I had one something like this that maybe I can do maybe a bag a day,
Like
a bag a day shawl maybe that she does.
Yeah. Is it 3 individual? Strands.
I'm guessing it looks like it, yeah, because it does look like.
And what you can do with that bead, the bead that's on there,
Yeah.
leave that bead on and drag it down so that it stays below your work, and it'll help hold those strands together.
Oh, is that what that does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that it doesn't get so super splitty on you.
Okay. I didn't know that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got another one in this color, and it's cool. I'm not going to even pronounce it, but I'll show you.
Okay. Aleda.
Later.
Okay. I've never heard of that one either.
Now, this one says it's an 8-ply light, and it is, and the
That
same
one's
deal. And I'm guessing it's the same deal with the
mm-hmm.
first one.
That's pretty. That kind of reminds me of what you can get from Hobie. Very similar. Is it also cotton?
Yeah, it says Southern Scapes cotton.
That's
Yeah.
pretty.
So
I have one here.
I'm not sure exactly what I was thinking. Maybe a bag a day shawl.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, this layer
Mm-hmm.
is
That would be
1,000. That one says 1,100 yards or 1,000 meters. So would that cover like a small shawl or something?
I would think so. And you could, if you did one where you start at the bottom, like where you start at the point and go out this way, then you wouldn't have to worry about running out of yarn before you shrunk it back down. But I would think so.
Okay.
Let me zoom through these right quick on the message on the chat here. So Granny D says they got enough rain on Monday in North Carolina. She's hoping they don't get any more for a good while. Woo. Tina says that it is freezing. Won't get out of the 30s tomorrow. Y'all, I am not liking the cold, but I mean, tis the season, but
Thank you, Liz. They are nice colors.
Me too, Liz. Everybody's saying hi to Miss Granny D.
But you know what?
Liz, that's cold. That's okay. So your high of 25, I think that's where we were at earlier. Our low for the day is around 20 to 25, somewhere around in there.
Just think, with all the yarn that we've all got, we all can knit some crochet and knit something to keep warm.
Right.
Oh,
Tina says she doesn't have time for TV. Her YouTube channels takes off time. Yeah. Hey, for anybody that's here later, and if I have got the StreamYard link pinned at the top, it's the top comment pinned. So if you want to come up on the panel, just click it and come on up. Eden says she'll bring the chips. Liz is a Susan Bates girl. I was always a boy. I have multiple sets of the boy ergonomic hooks. And then I needed a 7mm, and Walmart didn't have one because that's like an oddball. It's like above the K, but smaller than an L. So Hobby Lobby had one. So I started the little Hobby Lobby has some, what are they called? Luxury hooks. And I got hooked on them, and they're plastic, and I really didn't think I was going to like them, but I loved them. So then I bought the whole set of those. Like slowly. When they were doing the half price things, I would buy them. So, yeah, there's Kivia saying she's a boy girl. Yep, that's what I used to use, and I still have them, and I will, that I still use them. But let's see here. Tina said she crocheted her first pair of socks. You go, girl.
Whoa. I haven't done socks yet. I need to. I'm going to do some
socks, and I've crocheted stockings, like Christmas stockings.
Yeah.
But I still haven't knitted one.
I've knitted a Christmas stocking. I watch one TV show, but the rest is YouTube. I don't blame you, Eden. I don't even watch a TV show you watch.
And Liz says that Bridget, her tutorial for those socks is really easy. Deanna is a strawberry Twizzler team. She is team strawberry. She hates black licorice.
No, come on, Deanna. We're going to change you to a black licorice person.
Let's see. Jen's asking if Bridget crochets too, the socks. And she said she does, but she doesn't know about the socks. Everybody's saying beautiful yarn. And she is, Tina said that either one of those two yarns will be gorgeous in a shawl.
Yeah.
I love
So let's
Oh, you would like the black and pink one. Well, that's
you
true.
said the river is still low, right? I saw that the Mississippi River is like super low. They need the rain because I guess they need the rain up high. I mean, north of so that it can fill the Mississippi back up because I guess it's so low that a lot of the
Maybe we'll
barges.
try and send you some of our water. Some of our townships are flooded
Well,
and
they
still
said that
flooded.
a lot of the barges can't go because the water level is so low.
A lot of our stuff is underwater. Some of our little townships, their cars and everything's underwater. That's how bad the rain's been for us.
Everybody's saying they don't watch a lot of TV either. Tina is a Susan Bates girl too.
That's because YouTube takes up most of the time.
Right. Liz says, oh, you can make those socks using a bigger yarn and they'll be like slipper socks. And Tina says she hasn't had a cable for years. Allows her to get yarn instead. Yep. And see, I've been streaming a lot. Like I got rid of my satellite and my cable and I just have streaming plans. Y'all, I am caught up in the chat. Woo!
Woo!
I went like super quick so I could get caught up. If I missed anything that you wanted me to see, post it again. Then that way I can see it. But
yeah, don't let me forget this hat, Eden. It's got to go into a jiffy bag.
Let's see.
To that one and that one.
Okay. So right now in Tennessee, just out here around like 45-ish minutes west of Nashville is 29 degrees right now. That's cold.
That's a warm day for us, 29.
No. Fahrenheit.
Yeah, but for us that would be
I think it'll be cold. Let me go back to little googly goog. Let's see. Do it this way. I think it's still up. It is. Okay, so 29 would be negative 1.6 Fahrenheit or Celsius.
Well, that's cold.
Yeah.
Terribly chilly weather.
That's snow weather.
That's triple.
Nope.
Sweater weather.
Yep. It's sweater weather.
Neighbors agree.
Yeah. Amanda saying she says the same thing. No cable, just streaming.
Yeah.
Tina says she's got internet and free. Amazon Prime's got a lot of good stuff. And y'all, I broke down and got Peacock because all of my NBC shows I couldn't watch them anymore because they moved them all to Peacock. So, but I did get a good deal on it for the whole year. I think I paid $20 for the year.
Yeah, so I was going to say, so did you go to Peacock and watch? Oh.
I did because it wasn't going to let me watch my Chicago shows. And then they said, I think it was yesterday, we got to look and they announced earlier this week that now you can watch, you're supposed to be able to watch the new season of shows a week later. But before they weren't, when I got it, they weren't doing it. But I bet they'll have some more deals come Black Friday weekend.
I don't know. Just trying to read Deanna's one. No, I can't do it, Lisa. What's that? The minus whatever?
I don't know.
Don't know either.
Maybe. Let's see. Amanda says that it's 34 down in Louisiana tonight. That is too cold. I mean, for us southern states to be that cold in mid-November, it's just making me feel like it's going to be like super duper cold.
Yeah, I don't know.
More in our winter. Let's see. Tina said that that's her high for tomorrow. 34 is going to be their high tomorrow.
For me, we're sitting on 23 degrees Celsius, but I'll see what that is in Fahrenheit.
Margie said it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit in southwestern California. See, now that would still be pretty chilly for Southern California, but it's better than 20. Liz. -1, but feels like -6. I don't know
Well,
what the feels like temp is, but burr.
Well, my 23 degrees Celsius here for me is 73.4 Fahrenheit.
See, that's perfect. But last Thursday, our high was like between 73 and 75 Fahrenheit. Today, it's 20 something degrees. Welcome.
So I don't mind when our weather's like this because it's just nice and you can just sit comfortably.
Yeah, because you can wear a t-shirt or you can wear a long sleeve t-shirt and you're good.
Yep.
Tina says Days of Our Lives. So it's gone. See, Tina, that's my friend's mom. She got Peacock just so she could keep watching her Days of Our Lives. She was so mad.
Is that the door knocking at the door?
Liz says their high tomorrow is -3 Celsius.
Oh.
So
ours tomorrow.
What is that in not Celsius? Fahrenheit.
Well, we're getting 22 tomorrow for Saturday for us, which is the 70, say 7, it'll be 72 Fahrenheit, but 50% chance of rain.
Well, they've taken all the rain out of our forecast until next week. I think, let's see.
She's not swearing at
them. Next Thursday, they put rain in. Originally, it wasn't going to be raining on Thursday, but it's supposed to warm up just a smidge, but...
Oh, and I ended up also, Tuesday for me, Tuesday morning, but it's Monday for you guys. Tuesday just gone, Tuesday last week. I've been playing Hobie Bingo for 3 o'clock in the morning for me.
So are you just setting it and turning your phone on and then going back to sleep?
Me? No, Hobie Bingo.
Yeah, but I mean, are you setting your alarm so that you can wake up?
No, I sit up.
Stay up.
You don't have to. Just all you gotta do is wake up, open up the app to Bingo, and as soon as it says that you're in the game, you can go back to sleep, and it'll just keep running, and it'll put all your stuff in for you. You don't have to do anything.
Oh,
unless you want to sit and watch it, and then they'll email you the link to the thingies.
Yeah, and I did, and I must have sort of not listened to this week's game, and I had an email saying I won 25 free coins.
Yeah, you get coins, and then you can go. You win every time you play. You win 25 points or whatever, and then they have a point store where you can all the points that you build up. You can buy stuff in their point store.
Yeah, and do you have to order something to spend the coins in there?
I don't know. I haven't ordered anything yet. I haven't ordered anything with my points. They're just sitting there. And every time you order from Hobie, you get more points, so they build up.
Yeah. So I think I got 1,700 points.
Oh, wow. So you got a lot of points.
Yeah, because I got points when I signed up. I got points because I just made, Eden brought it for me, my first order. And then twice when I've played the bingo now, I've got the Hobie points.
Yeah. See, and they used to give 100 points every time you played bingo, but I think it became so popular that I think it was just becoming a bit of a financial burden. That's my assumption. So they dropped it down to 25. Which, I can't blame them. That's a lot of people playing and a lot of free merchandise to be given away.
But you know what, though? 25 points each time you get it. Before long, you'll be, in 4 weeks, you'll be up to 100 points.
Right. But people were griping because they used to give 100 and they dropped it down to 25, and people were complaining in the chat on the Hobie Live, and I'm like, they could give us nothing.
That's right. Hey, I'm only new at it, and I'm happy for 25 points.
Exactly. Okay, so Deanna is saying what she can't do is black licorice.
Oh, no, Deanna, come on, you've got to do black licorice.
Okay, so Lisa, do they have a gum there called Blackjack? Do you have a button?
No, I haven't seen the Blackjack,
Blackjack, the gum is black and it tastes like black licorice.
Okay. See, that's something
That's your
that. See,
favourite
yeah, I'll
one.
have to get that and try.
It's like an old gum. You can get it like at Cracker Barrel usually sells it. That's what, anytime I buy it there, which is a restaurant slash gift shop store.
Okay, and Tina said she wouldn't get up in the middle of the night to play Hobie Bingo. It's all right for you guys. You get it during the day.
Right. Well, I'm at work now, but all I do is I just open up my phone and I get it playing and I do whatever I gotta do at work. And
Yeah, I
don't
have
get
it
to
on
pay
the
atten- I
iPad.
don't get to pay as much attention. Like I can't see the yarns they're showing, but I'll have my phone sitting there, and if they're showing something pretty, I'll show it to my coworker. I'll be like, "Ooh, look at this one! It's so pretty."
Yeah, they had the first night when I played, she had a
Mhm.
white basket with some pretty yarn in
Okay.
it. I don't know whether it was for the first one liner or the 3 line. Oh, it must have been for the first one liner. And I
Mhm.
thought, oh, that's really lovely. And then I think the next one was 3 lines. Still in the first game, 18 people won.
I saw that it was like spinning.
Yeah, and then they had to spin, and then
Mhm.
one name got it, and then the other 18 got, was it a $10 voucher or something?
Yeah. They everybody so if you get it, I mean, you get something. You may not get the grand prize or whatever, but okay. So
Hey,
Eden
I'm
says,
happy to get the 25 coins.
right. So let's see. Home and Away is the show she watches on the 7 Plus. I don't even know what that is.
It's
Australian drama.
it's an Australian drama. It's a bit like Eden. It's a bit like
I don't know what to compare it to.
Is it
It's
a
a bit.
reality show or is it a drama? Like
No,
just
no, no. It's a reality show.
No, it's a drama.
It's a drama. Yeah, it's a drama. Yeah, I haven't watched it in years. It's a drama, a bit like watching
I'll get out the live for a minute and show the characters.
No, it's all right, Eden. I can do it here in a minute. It's a bit like watching maybe Chicago Fire.
No.
No, not like Chicago Fire.
Chicago
Do you have
Fire
any?
is hottie hot fireman.
It's
Definitely not like that.
they do this on like a beat. No, definitely not. No, they're not definitely hottie. It's like they sit on a like it's done on a beach. Probably
Okay.
a bit like what's that one with David Hasselhoff?
Baywatch.
Yeah,
So
sort
it's
of
about lifeguards?
bit like that,
Okay.
but a little bit different.
I'll have to Google it.
You do. You will. You're like, okay, 25 points is not worth getting up out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it is. For me, it is.
So Margie says their low for tonight is 41. Oh, we did that one. High tomorrow 74.
And then Diana said you can use the points without purchasing anything, but you
Okay.
have to pay shipping. Yeah, that's what it did come up for. It did say that.
Okay. So Deanna Eden wants to know what your favorite candy is. Tina says it takes a lot of points to get anything. Yeah, I noticed that they changed some of that, and you can only get certain things in the point store. And a lot of the things in the point store, I don't think you can buy anywhere other than the point store.
And Deanna said peanut Reese buttercups, Eden.
Ooh, Reese's.
Oh, I did try those ones. We get them in our supermarket, and my eldest daughter and I, we tried one. We didn't like them.
You didn't like the Reese's peanut butter cups? They must have been old because they're yum.
Yeah.
Well, if you like peanut butter, I guess if you don't like peanut butter, maybe not so much.
Oh, we like peanut butter, but I think because it's just not what we were expecting, probably.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, so Amanda says she likes an Australian show called Mystery Road. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but I'm going to Google it anyway. I don't know if I've watched that.
Let's see. Like Orange is the New Black. Maybe. I haven't watched that, Liz.
Oh, yeah.
The Home and Away.
Okay, no, I haven't watched the Mystery Road yet.
Tina said her favorite candy would be caramel, just about caramel anything. Payday is her favorite candy bar. I like Snickers.
I'm not a Snickers lover. I don't mind. I used to like Mars bars, but then when I go into Aldi's, I get the Aldi's version of Mars bars. I
Mhm.
find they're nicer than the normal Mars bars.
I don't even know if we have Mars bars here anymore.
And the same with the Aldi's. What do they call them? Dream? Is it Eden? They're like a Milky Way.
I like Milky Way too.
Yeah, they Aldi's
My
have got their
cousin,
brand.
my cousin, she may still be in the chat. Brandy, she made a Milky Way salad because it's got the word salad, so therefore it must be good for you. But you take a Milky Way bar and you get it nice and cold and you chop it up, and then Cool Whip and apples, and you dice up apples and mix it all together.
I can see that happening.
I'm gonna say there's more to it than that, but it's called Milky Way salad and it's yummy. Ooh, yes, Liz, 1,000 grams. Those are yummy. 1,000 grams. 1,000
What are they?
grams. 1,000 grams. It's like it's caramel, and then it's chocolate, and then it's rolled in like Rice Krispies, and then you roll it in chocolate. I don't know. It's good. It's crunchy on the outside, and yum, yum, yum.
I'm looking it up.
Tina said she ate too many
Okay.
Snickers when she was pregnant. When I eat
This
my
one?
Snickers, though, I eat all the chocolate. Is that the 1,000 gram?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's different.
1,000 grand. Yep.
That's different, isn't it?
I eat the chocolate. Like I'll take my Snickers and I'll eat the chocolate off of it, and then I'll eat the middle.
Eden, did you see the 1,000 grand?
So
That's
am I
different.
weirdo, or does anybody else do that?
What's that?
I eat the chocolate off of my Snickers first, and then I'll eat the middle.
I know I do that with a Kit Kat. I eat the Kit Kat and leave the chocolate, and eat the wafer bit last.
So if you have, so you need to get a Snickers, and then like I do it bite by bite. So I eat all the chocolate off first. I just bite the chocolate off, eat that first, and then you eat the middle. And
yeah, I'm not a Snickers fan.
Then you go down to the next bite and eat the chocolate off, and then see, I like a Snickers. Yum, yum, yum.
It's all yours.
Yum, yum.
Isn't it funny how we eat things so differently, don't we?
Okay, so before I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So the question my sister wanted me to ask you.
Yes.
Being that it's opposite seasons. Okay, she wanted to know, when y'all decorate for Christmas, do you put out like Santa in the snow and all that kind of stuff? Or, how do you decorate for Christmas? Like, and do you put up like a Christmas tree?
When I was a kid, we always used to have the fresh pine tree ones.
Mm-hmm.
But always the 1st of December. That's when traditionally we put ours up on the 1st of December, and normally goes down on the 31st of December or the 1st of January.
Okay.
But depending on whose place you go around and see the decorations, some people will deck out with, the floating Santa, Mrs. Claus, the reindeers. We do have one, Eden, half an hour drive away?
Yeah.
The one where you got sick from? Yeah. He decks it right out. I mean, right out. You can physically go in. All he asks for is a gold coin donation, and he donates the money back to, say, the Children's Hospital or that, even to his windows, his garage, everything.
Oh, wow. That's cool. We have some places around here that like to do that. Just go all out. So they do the lights and everything. So So you just go out all out like we do here. Okay. Because she was just wondering, because I know, like, I think I've seen it in Hawaii. Like, they have, like, Hawaiian Santa, and he's got, like, on a Hawaiian shirt and stuff.
And I think a lot of them, too, if they want the snow, because we're in the middle of summer.
Right. And see,
they use, like, that white.
That cottony stuff?
Yeah. Like what you would put up for your Halloween. A lot of them would use that. Okay. And we do have the spray, the spray that you can spray. Yeah. And some will do their windows like that and everything. But, yeah, there's one particular one that we've been to once, but we want to go back again. It's a really good one to go to, and we haven't been back for a while because like is it your sister with the little fella with the seizures?
My cousin.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to be careful with certain ones with
Oh, the
light.
strobes. Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, if we sort of get to know with Eden that if it's too much to walk away and we'll come back,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But yeah, but we normally go to ones that are local to us, and that way they're not as bright. The lights are just nice to look at. And, yeah. And where I stand, we can look across and you'll see someone with lights, their Christmas lights on
Mm-hmm.
and everything. So, which is good. So it just depends. And but we didn't do that we haven't been able to the last 2 years because of COVID
Right.
and not being able to go too far and whatnot. So, but yeah, we do this. Some around down the corner they do and whatnot. Oh yeah, Eden, we need to find your candle.
Yep. And
Eden has a candle. It sounds about that high, Eden.
Mm-hmm.
Bit bigger. And when you put it on the middle of the table and you turn it on, it changes to. It might start off with green and red to blue, and we'll put that on. Sometimes we'll just sit there and have a meal, and we'll turn it on while it's going. And
That's neat.
yeah, and the lady next door to me, I'll try and get some videos of theirs when their lights go up.
Hey, Sap.
Hey, Sap. Sap, have you had any more Vegemite lately?
You picking on something?
Oh, Sappho, girl. Be glad we were outside. Because this stuff, you think it smelled bad outside? That fresh air? Because let me tell you, I opened it up in my mama's kitchen. Whoo! No, ma'am.
And I went and had Vegemite toast. After you done it, I went and had Vegemite toast.
Now, I put in the comments that I may try it on buttered toast, but I don't know. Whew.
Try it as an afternoon snack. It's good with well, you did have it with crackers.
I had it with the crackers, yeah.
But you can also, if you wanted to, if you got the cheese, you can get sliced cheese, cut it into 4 squares, and then put it on the cracker with the Vegemite. Might take the Vegemite blend away for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, Santa with sandals. So, but Saf, it's not the first time that I have been called spam. Saf says she's not going to go out searching for it. Cynthia,
like I said, it's not for everybody. It's
definitely an acquired taste. It's definitely maybe if I
stinky bread.
Maybe if I had been fed it when I was a little kid, maybe, but
yeah, that's just it. It's not a it's not a thing that you can just like straight away. It is an acquired taste.
She said it's autocorrect's fault. Hey, let me show y'all this. I showed this earlier, but a lot of y'all weren't here yet. So that facet charm. Woo, where's the label? There it is. That I got at Michael's. It says on the label, hand wash, lay flat to dry.
Yeah.
And y'all know last week I made up a hat. I was making a hat on the live. So I washed it and I dried it. And I thought it was going to get fuzzy and peely, which it did get a little fuzzy. I don't know if y'all can see it, but not a whole lot. But what it did, it's 100% acrylic. And I was really surprised because what it did do was shrink. Like quite a bit. I was surprised that it would shrink. So I'll pull the pictures back up from I took before pictures. But this is how big it is now. See, I had it. It was kind of slouchy.
It looks a bit of fit now.
Yeah. But see, like before I washed it, I could fold up the brim just to give y'all an idea. And when I folded up the brim, it hit right here.
Yeah, and now it's not.
And now it's, So it shrunk quite a bit. Like I said, that surprised me because being 100% acrylic, I wasn't expecting it to shrink.
No, I wouldn't have thought it would.
But it is super duper soft. I mean, it's soft here, but it's even softer after I've washed it and dried it. But I can't tell that it really changed the color any at all. I mean,
It doesn't look like it's changed color.
So the color stayed the same. So I would just say, if you have any of it, I'm your guinea pig because, like I said, I wanted to wash it and dry it and see how it did. So I mean, it is a little bit fuzzy, not a whole lot, and hand washing it and the type of yarn it is probably going to get fuzzy anyway, just because it's that soft roving. But so just be aware that it is going to shrink a little bit, or this particular one did. It was a lot. I mean, it shrunk enough to where it still fit because it was pretty big to begin with because I wasn't paying attention and I was just making it as I went. But I was really shocked because I just wasn't expecting acrylic to shrink at all.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have thought acrylic would shrink.
And I made it with a larger hook, but I still wasn't expecting it to shrink. So let me go over here to where I had my pictures in Facebook, and I'll show y'all the before picture.
And Tina said that's a lot of shrinkage.
I think so. I mean, like I said, it shrunk more. I mean, it shrunk more than I thought because I didn't think it was going to shrink at all. But let me see here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I got to scroll down and find the pictures again. Okay. So.
Yeah. Eden's going to go now.
Okay.
Love you all. She's going.
Okay, let's see. Liz said she would be sad if that was a blanket. Yeah. But just, just letting y'all know it did shrink. So I'm going to make some other stuff with it. Because I've got this much left. And I'm going to see if it shrinks also. But let me share this screen and I'll show you.
I hate to think what would happen if you knitted if you did some scarves, mittens out of it. Would it shrink then?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Amanda said, did you use cold or hot water?
I washed it. Let's see. I washed it in it started out as warm, but then that was just to get the washer full, and then all the rest was cold.
Maybe that's what done it. Maybe you should have done it in cold water instead of warm water.
And I just washed it in with my regular wash. So, okay. So here's the hat before, so y'all can see how much slouchy it had, and that's with it over my ears. And then here it is cuffed and pulled down. So that's how far it is cuffed and pulled all the way down over my ear.
That was a lot until it shrunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it was a pretty big size. It was pretty decent size, so.
Didn't you make a bag like that? Was it you that made the bag?
Mm-hmm.
And you felt it with fabric and it shrinks in the machine?
Yes. Yep.
Was that done with that same yarn?
No, it was done with 100% wool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I expect wool to
shrink.
I just wasn't expecting this to shrink. At least not that much.
No, that was a big difference.
Yeah. So, but yeah, but it's still got a little bit of, slouchiness, but what really shows the, how much it shrunk is doing it this way.
But maybe next
it doesn't cover my ears anymore.
Maybe next time if you make another one, like keep the bit that folds over, but instead of making the slouch the bit that slouches up here short, make it a bit longer. And if you wash it in warm water again, it shrinks. At least you still got that bit again. Instead of maybe.
The only reason I made the brim a little longer is because I'd already made it so big. So I just went ahead and said, well, at least I can cuff it. So
yeah.
But let's see. Staff, yes, ma'am. It is not in the high. It's not in the low 80s, high 70s. You came at a great time. The high today was 42. The low was 20. It is currently 28, and tomorrow's high is 43.
Okay.
Let's see here. Ooh. And
Yeah, I was going to say, Tat Mama
Amanda,
said maybe you should have washed it in cold water only and air
yeah,
dried.
looky here, we got somebody coming to join us. Woohoo! So
Hi,
Amanda,
Margie.
hey. So Amanda, I want the label says hand wash, lay flat to dry, but I don't like hand washing anything. So I made it specifically to toss in the washing machine and dry it just to see what would happen. So I wanted
Did you
to just
put
show
it in
you.
the air dry, like a dryer
I
itself?
tossed it in. I just put all my clothes in to wash and tossed this in with the blue jeans, whatever I had that needed to be washed. Tossed it all in there together, and then all of it went into the dryer.
Okay.
So
That was a lot that you lost.
So everybody's saying what a difference. Tina said she. So are you talking about the hat?
Yeah, I think that's what she's doing. Maybe make it 11 inches long. I usually make mine inch long.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, Amanda. It was just my little. I figured I'd be the guinea pig because they only had one skein of this particular color, so I thought I'll just make a hat, and if it shrinks, it shrinks.
Yeah.
So Miss Margie, what you got going on? Did you get your video?
I finished my C2C.
Woo! Yay!
Yay!
Here, let me put you solo.
Did you finish that while I was missing?
I just finished it.
Oh, hold on. Every time I try to do this, how do I make you solo? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yay!
Yay! Oh, look how that turned out. That's beautiful.
Good.
I love it when you don't have to color control any of the colors.
I know, me too. That turned out great.
That is beautiful.
Are you gonna border it, or is it done as is?
I'm thinking about maybe putting a border on it. But I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
And what color border would you do if you do one?
That I don't know. I was thinking because I've still got a full skein and almost two skeins of this same color. So I was thinking of maybe using that to make a border.
Okay.
Have you done the C2C before?
This is my second one.
Oh, good night, Savo. Thank you for stopping by.
I'm going to go mute. I'm going to go mute for a minute.
Okay. Neighbors acting up. Everybody's saying that it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Liz says she would do a blue border. But the easiest way to do a border on those blankets I have found, and I would do this part of it in the same colorway that you're using, but you do a single crochet and then do, I think it's chain 2, and then do a single crochet all the way around so that you have like a 2 chain border on each little block. And then that way when you get ready to do your border, you just do like a double crochet or whatever into that chain, and it kind of squares it up.
Oh, okay.
Mikey from Crochet Crowd has a good little short video on how he does that border. And then in the corner, you just chain a little longer, but it stays in the corner. And then that way it helps squares it up, and it makes you don't have to worry about it drawing in your blanket and making it wavy.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe use a blue border plus maybe even a white one, or would white be too much?
I don't know. Just depends. I mean, you could do the border in the same color. It just would kind of fade in. But if you're doing a different stitch, you're still going to be able to see it. It'll just be a different texture. So any of them sound good to me.
And you said Mikey, what was it?
Crochet Crowd.
Crochet Crowd?
The Crochet Crowd, yep.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of his yet.
Oh, really? Oh, he's got so many. He's a lot of fun. I like his channel. He does he does a lot of collaborations with Yarn Inspirations. So he has a lot
Okay.
of so a lot of their he does a lot of their free patterns and just does different shows you how to make them. And like if he finds a way that deviates from the pattern that he finds to make it a little bit easier, he'll share his tricks and tips on how he changed it up.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll have to go and subscribe to him.
I think you would like. I mean, he does a lot of crochet alongs, and he started a new. He had a channel and he restarted it, but he's teaching himself to knit, and so he's got quite a few knit videos up now. So, but I really like him.
Oh, cool! I'll have to go. Now, who'd you say his name was?
His name's Mikey, but the channel is called The Crochet Crowd.
All right, so I'll write that down.
Let me go over here. Let me go find it and I can drop the link.
Crowd.
I just got to make it be quiet so it doesn't.
Mikey.
Crochet Crowd. He also, if you have any left-handers, he also does all of his tutorials right-handed and left-handed both in the newer ones.
Well, there you go, Eden. Watch Mikey. He does left-handers.
All right, there's the link to his channel. But he's got lots and lots and lots. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Liz wants to know what you are working on, Lisa. And Amanda said that her phone is getting low. Well, thank you, Amanda, for coming by.
Amanda, I'm just or who'd you say was I work? Oh, Liz. Oh, I got one of these ones, and I'm just making a cord.
Let me make it solo. There you go.
Oh, that's neat, Lisa.
Oh, and he has eyes.
He's cute.
So I'm making. I hadn't done anything on it for a while, but I did do this one in this color.
That would be neat to add to like a shawl or a poncho or something, so that way if you want to tie it or something.
Right.
Yeah, you can always make it long enough. And I was just saying to you, Pam, and Cynthia earlier, I could use it on these pouches I do instead of crocheting. I can do it with these instead.
Well, I mean, when Granny D showed us on her live that day, it finally clicked on how to knit that I-cord because I'd never. I just couldn't get it. It wasn't clicking. But when she showed it that day, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I got shown how to do that way too.
And the little crochet ones just, I don't know. I don't like, because if you ever crocheted the I-cord, it wants you to pull up 3, kind of like you're doing a Tunisian. You pull up 3 loops and then you have to take out the crochet hook and try not to let your loops fall down. And it's just, yeah. So I have a different one if I'm crocheting.
Thanks, Liz. She loves my tool.
I'll have to do a tutorial on how I crochet my thing. I don't know what it's called. It's not an I-cord, but it's similar. But
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but when I was younger, we used to have a little your old wooden bobbin reels where you have your cotton on it when you want to sew.
Yeah.
We used to have nails in there, and the same thing. Instead of Newton, and it used to go down the middle the same way.
I remember those wooden bobbins.
And and that's sometimes when your money's tight, that's what they done, right. And it still makes the same thing.
Yep. So how do you do those on there? You just keep pushing it up and over, and then you go around.
Yeah. I just get sort of
I'm gonna put you on solo again.
All right, so what I did was, because he's already there, and then what I did, see how you got the hook, and I just twirl it around there.
Oh, it's a little hook. Oh, okay.
And then I got this little thing,
like a little crochet hook looking thing.
Yeah, and then you go under on the first. There's this one that it's just like when you're crocheting, Now, get him under this one. See, and then you got the bottom one here,
And then you just lift it up and
and then he'll flip over.
Okay.
Just like doing the crocheting or knitting, but you're just doing it, and then you just do it all the way around the same. But there are other ones too. It's I don't know whether it's like whether can you call it the same as doing loom knitting, but you're not doing loom knitting.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like loom knitting. So Liz, it's an I-cord maker, but I looked it up on Michael's and I couldn't find it by that. So I looked it up as knitting machine. And Michael's has one, but it's by Prim, and it's called a Prim knitting machine, small knitting machine, I think, and it just shows the I-cord. But I know you can get them cheaper on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure I've seen them at Hobby Lobby too, but I couldn't find it on the website, so I don't know what they call it. But and I don't know how much they are because I couldn't find it.
See, here's the ones that we can get. And it's called, they got it in this one. It is called, for us, it is called the Pony French Knitter.
French.
Knit.
French.
Which is the same thing to what I've got in my hand, but just a different way of doing things.
So you said French knitter. Let me look on Hobby Lobby and see.
That's what it came up for me. And if you look at it, see, this one's got more hooks, different hooks on it, if you see.
Okay, so it looks more like the top of a pin.
Yeah. So that's got 6 on it, that one, instead of the 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you can make a bigger one.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if they got any others.
Well, it's not called a French knitter on Hobby Lobby. Let's see.
Because yeah, I know they're all different to whether you.
Let's try yarn accessories.
See, and I know this one that's come up with this one as well.
Hobby Lobby. Look, I typed in yarn accessories. It says they have one yarn accessory at the Hobby Lobby. Come on now.
Look, and there's this one.
Okay, let me put you back. Boop. Okay. The tulip. How much is that? That is expensive.
That's $128.
But it's 128 Australian dollars or US dollars?
That would be that's on Amazon. Yeah, that'd be for me on Australian money.
See, Michael's has a crank one like that by Prim, and it was $20 on the Michael's website.
But I can't remember what they called it.
Right, Tina? So what is the Australian dollar to the US dollar right now?
Did I work all right? I'll work it out for you. So 128 AU to
let me take you off a solo.
USA. Right. So the $128 for me, it's $128 is equal to $85.79 US.
Okay, I won't be buying that one.
So that's sort of
I will be hand making my I-cords.
You're sort of saving $40.
Yeah, but I'll keep hand making my I-cords. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
All right, let me go over here to Michael's and I'll show you what I found.
And I think I only paid, I'm not sure, I don't think it was any more than $10.
And I know they have some on, I know Sappho said she got hers on Amazon, I think. And I want to say she paid around $10. So, but I'll show you what I found on Michael's.
And I don't think they actually, for me to go to my local one, I don't think they actually is one thing that they put down for you to.
This is the one. Yes, Black Friday sales. I think that was the only one. Let me scroll. See if they had anything different on here than what I found on my phone while ago. But no. They had this one, which is a small. They're calling it a knitting mill, but it's $19.99, so it's $20.
Remember the mandala wool, that the ombre that I just showed you?
Yes.
Oh, look, I just come across a pink one.
Oh, I've got. I think I've got that one. Here, let me stop this screen share right quick. That one's. I have that one. I've made I made a lovey out of that one.
I didn't get that one when I went up there.
They've got that one at the store now.
Yeah.
That one works.
We got a purple one for Cynthia.
It works up so pretty because that yarn, the way it fades from one color to the other.
Hi, and welcome to Chiquita's Crochet.
So nice.
That's what I like about it. Because I don't color control none of my colors. I just go with the flow.
I'm with you, Liz and Tina. That is, yep. I'm not. And Deanna, yep. I'm not paying $85 or $128 for that little thingy.
No, it can stay there.
Yeah. Somebody in Cynthia's live earlier said that they got that little one in a kid's knitting kit.
Yeah, you can get them. You can get them in the little children's knitting kit. The same thing.
Yeah.
And this one was on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I think it came with the pom pom maker, and then it came with the needle.
Let's go. See, that's. Let me see. Bracelet maker.
And you know what? I love knitting with this yarn.
What is that?
It's called Spot Saver USA style.
Oh, I think we've looked at it. I think that we decided that that's similar to Red Heart, maybe. Or I love this. Is it really soft though? Is it a soft acrylic?
It's an acrylic one. I don't have one to actually.
Is it pretty soft? I'm thinking it's kind of like our.
It's beautiful to knit with. It comes up really soft.
It might be more like Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn because it's pretty soft. Or
It is. It's really lovely. But that's gone up 50 cents for us. I think you worked it out last time that it was like one of your Hobby Lobby ones.
I think so. Or maybe Red Heart with Love because it's kind of soft. Yeah.
It's a medium weight one. It's a
4.
4 Season Spot Saver US medium weight.
Which is 4. Yeah.
Which, even though it's probably maybe an 8 ply for me, but it's probably a 4 weight for you guys.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's the wool that you had last time that you showed.
That's because it's right here by my hand. Okay, so it says that this is a 7 ounce, 199 gram, 100% acrylic. Yeah, it's a medium. So this is a medium. 4 weight.
Yeah, that looks like what this one is.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful yarn to crochet with or knit with.
Look, Cynthia, it's purple. It don't look purple there, but it's purple.
Just don't tell her.
The color name? Purple. It looks navy. Ooh, there we go, maybe. Does that look purple?
Not quite.
I turned my light on tonight, so maybe y'all could see me better, but no, it still looks navy blue. But trust me, it's purple. It's a dark purple, but
see, it's a bit like my hat. That's like a burgundy. That's more like a maroon or burgundy.
And this one's called Grace.
You guys don't see it properly, but if I pull my blind up, it still doesn't help.
That is beautiful, though. I like it.
My model is named Cyril.
Well, hi, Cyril.
He's my favourite football player that played for the team that I follow.
Okay, so Tina says she's found something that she's had for a long time called a knitting doll.
Yeah, you can call them knitting dolls. Oh, maybe that's what I can put in.
I was gonna look on Amazon. I'm gonna look up here. That way, if I find it, I can show y'all.
That's what I'm looking at right now on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw something that what Lisa had kind of shown, and it's $49.
Okay, so, yeah.
Okay, here. Let me share what I found on Amazon. Go here, share screen. Okay, so I typed in I-cord and I-cord knitting machine popped in. And so here's one. So here's one similar to that other one for $16.99. And then they go up. This is the Prim one for $28.99.
See, it's still there's the $49 one. And see my one, your $49.99 was my $128.
Is that the same one? Okay, so
They look like the same. They look like the same one that I showed you guys on my end.
Okay, here's the one that I have seen at Hobby Lobby or similar, and maybe even Walmart. It's called the Wonder Knitter.
Yeah,
$84.
Yeah, that would be the one that. Yeah, so yeah, you can use that one. But that's only got 3 hooks. Still works out the same.
Yeah.
And it looks like you can change the
you
disc.
Look at that little knitted animal. No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I mean, $8.84. That is affordable. Let me go to the pictures. Yeah, so they're basically the same. It's just very loosey goosey looking. I guess it depends on what size yarn you use, but yeah.
See on here for us, the one that Tina was saying about the knitting doll. Here's one here.
Okay, so you looked up knitting doll and that came up?
Yeah.
Okay, let me
go. And that's still called the French knitting doll.
Here's some more of the little crank ones where you don't have to manually do it. And they're all different prices.
Yeah.
Okay, knitting, the little baby knitting. Little Centro. Okay, so knitting doll.
Yeah.
See, we've got one here called the solid.
Oh, look.
There you go.
Oh, right here. French knitting fox doll. Those are okay. That one's cute and it comes with a little thingy. Oh, here's one for $8.59. It's wooden.
Yep. And you can use that. That you can use that and that'll work out exactly like what I'm doing, or you can knit that fox thing.
Yeah. Well, see, these right here, you get both of them. You get 2 for $12.09.
See, that's better again.
2 sets.
So you can have a look at the sewing kit one there.
This sewing kit.
It's not loud enough.
Yeah, if you go down more and stuff, there's one that looks more like actually what Lisa has. Right there.
Oh, there it is.
Yep. $7.99.
But then your on that one, your thing's a bit different to this one. He's a bit more bent, but it still comes with the same things.
Yep. And it got the little eyeballs.
Yep. That's the same one.
Yeah. Then they also have one and stuff that looks like a mushroom.
Oh.
Learn to knit. Was it down lower or did I go the wrong way?
Well, on my screen and stuff, it's right next to that.
I guess it's just a different search. Okay.
And there's this one that I was telling you before about the this is a different one. There's this one too.
Okay, let me go back over here where I can see you. Okay. Oh, that one's cute. That one looks like it's got a bunch of thingies. Here, let me
Yeah.
stop screen.
That one must have about 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 12, and that's 28.28. But that's 28.28 Australian money.
See, that's not, but that's way better than 100 and something.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
And seeing that's
You know, just it's shocking, isn't it? Just for something like this.
seeing
That
there's
you
the mushroom one.
Oh, that's a nice one. But isn't it shocking
Oh
for
yeah.
something for $10 like this? They're putting it on like Amazon that and making you charge different just to do a little simple little crafty thing.
Oh,
That's just
cool.
shocking.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll pay $8, but I'm not paying 85.
Sure, no, I wouldn't even pay the $128. And I live in Australia.
Nope.
No, no thanks.
Nope.
No, you can stay there. They'll go broke by the time I go and buy it.
Yes.
Definitely broke. Oh, Tina said, but that's not as cute looking.
Okay,
Go on,
Lisa, you were not here yet when we were talking about these. I showed them to Cynthia a while ago.
What's
So I dug into my thing because I was going to be making pom-poms. Remember on Cynthia's, I told you I was going to come over here and make pom-poms during my live.
Yeah.
So I dug out the pom-pom makers that I got on clearance because I knew they came with several sizes. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. That's a different pom-pom maker.
It's huge. Look how big it would make these pom-poms. And then this got this size, which is a little bit smaller. I didn't remember them being this humongous. So
No.
I'm not making pom-poms tonight because I wouldn't have, well, I guess I could. I wouldn't have to make very many to make her Christmas tree if I made them with this size.
No, definitely if you start
But-
off with the big one, do cut 2 of the big one, 2 of the next one, 2 of the next one, and you've got your Christmas tree.
Yep, all done. But yeah, but it's got the instruction sheet on the back too, just like yours did. But
Yeah.
I was like, holy smokes, that thing's giant. When I pulled that out of the thing, I was like, ooh, that's not what I thought. I think I have some smaller ones too, but right, Liz? I mean, they're huge. If I ever want to make a big giant pom pom,
You want a mighty big hat for the big pom-pom, wouldn't you?
they're so big.
They're huge.
Yep.
I think I'll bypass that one.
What is going on?
I think you need to go back and get the other ones. The smaller ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Because and I may go out and see if I can find the ones at Dollar Tree.
Yeah, that's where Kim went.
Yeah, because I mean, just to see if they have them. Because I mean, I'll try it for $1.25. So
That makes me laugh. It's a Dollar Tree and they put everything up of yours for 25 cents. Why don't they turn it to a $1.25 shop?
yep. I don't know. I guess they just left it. And some of them are now called Dollar Tree Plus, and they have items that go up to $5. But the ones that go up to $5, people have been finding mill-in yarn packs.
Oh, okay.
And I think you get like 3 million big balls of yarn for the $5.
Well, that's not bad.
Mm-mm. So, and I mean, I know you can buy a lot of it online at the dollartree.com and have it shipped to the store. But some stuff they won't ship to the store. You have to have it shipped to your house. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then you got to pay for shipping.
Right. And they'll probably have some Black Friday deals and on the shipping and whatnot. Yes, Tina, right? She says 25% inflation.
Well, I suppose they've got to make up somehow with what they've lost in a way of the last couple of years.
Yep. Me too, Liz. I was watching Oh, who was it that was talking about it? I knew what you meant. Yeah, somebody found mill-ins for $1.25.
Oh,
So,
okay.
little mill-in packs. So all my Dollar Tree usually has are the little bitty tiny skeins. I have one over there. It's way over there. It's not bad yarn for $1.25. You don't get a whole lot, but I mean, it's not bad when you can find it. But I'd really rather find those mill-in bags that are where you're getting a really good deal.
Well, for $1.25, you want it to be good yarn, really, wouldn't you? Or you won't go back and
And
buy
it's
it.
like name brand stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, Liz, are they? They're making hers a Dollar Tree Plus. There's not a Dollar Tree Plus anywhere near me because I looked it up one day because I wanted to see. I wanted to see if any of them were. But our Dollar Tree, like the Dollar Tree that's closest to me, apparently the manager there, they got store of the year out of all of the Dollar Trees. Which I mean, it's usually very neat and tidy at that particular Dollar Tree, which most of them I've been in are not. They're like a hot mess all the time. But ours is usually pretty neat and tidy.
We don't have a Dollar Tree.
So, Tina, the one that if you go that way up the road, that's like 20-ish minutes, their stock is terrible. They usually have more yarn than the other one, but it's not very good. And then the one that's the other way is always trashed. I mean, it's like the people come in and just take their hand and just knock the stuff off the shelves.
Yeah.
It's on the floor or it's like pushed out of the spots. And it's not the employees' fault. They can't keep up because people are just stupid. Yes. Just the one.
But I felt sorry for Jeannie when she was showing, saying about the fire at her Walmart with the wool.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, she's, for those that weren't over there, somebody at Jeannie's Walmart keeps setting the yarn department on fire. They've done it twice, she said. Once back in September, and then they did it again.
Yeah, I think the first time was over in where the paper towels and stuff like that was at.
Okay, so they're setting in different spots.
Okay. Yeah, and then this last time was over in the yarn area.
Well, I heard about the first one that happened towards the end of September because it made whatever news things pop up when I log onto my computer at work, and it said Walmart caught on fire. But that's just, meanness.
Having kids of today got something better to do than go and set things on fire.
Yeah, I think she said and said that they got one of the kids that did it, but they're still looking for the other one.
That's just, nothing better to do. So Liz says they're turning one of her Dollar Trees into a Dollar Tree Plus, and the rest are going to just stay regular. I'd be happy if they turned just one into a Dollar Tree Plus, because a lot of the stuff I see from other people's hauls, it's like decent stuff that you can get.
Yeah. I wish they'd do something with mine and everything. I've got two that are kind of close to me, and neither one of them has very much in them at all.
Well, I've got three, depending on which way I drive, are all about 20 minutes away. But, one is nice. They just don't have a lot of yarn in their craft section. And then the other one usually has a decent sized yarn section, but they don't have a lot of anything else. Like I've been looking for, have y'all seen the little Christmas loaf pans and ramekins that they were going to have, the ceramic ones? They haven't gotten them in yet. They're online, but they haven't got them in the stores yet. And then the one that's the other way, it's just always dirty. So, Liz said hers is 3 minutes from her house. Is that the one they're making the plus? Oi. Y'all, this one hair is about to get ready to get pulled out of my head if it don't quit tickling my face. This is why I wear my hair in a ponytail 99% of the time. It drives me nuts.
Maybe you need a little snip in your hair now. Maybe you need to snip it.
Well, I'm going to, but first I want to do the tip. I want to do the tips like a burgundy color.
Yeah.
I want to do them burgundy for Christmas, and then I'll probably cut it off above the color. Liz says, yes, ma'am. So the one that's 3 minutes from her house is the one they're turning into a Dollar Tree Plus. So Liz, you'll have to take us shopping. We'll have to do a shopping video, and you'll have to go show us what it's all about.
You certainly do need to take us shopping.
Yes. I mean, if I had one near here, I'd go to it. Okay, so, y'all, ever since Granny D went to the Smoky Mountain Spinnery in Gatlinburg, I have been wanting to go. I thought it was about a 3-hour drive because if you look at the mileage, that's what it says. So I'm like, I'm going to go. Then I punched it in the GPS and it told me it was going to take me like 5 hours and 20 minutes to get there. It's like,
I'm not that desperate to go.
But now I signed up for their emails and they keep emailing me stuff, and they're going to be doing a felting class, like where you like the needle punch felting, and they're going to make Christmas ornaments, cookie cutter Christmas ornaments. Saturday morning for a beginner and show you how to do it. And then in the afternoon, they're going to have another one and show you how to make the same felting with, I guess it's with the roving style wool angels. And she says if you do the beginner class in the morning, then you'll learn all the skills you need to make the angel in the afternoon.
Oh.
But I'd have to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Because if I left at 2 o'clock in the morning and drove 5 hours, which maybe at that time of morning, it wouldn't take me that long. Then
I'm saying it's not worth it.
Oh, definitely not. But because then I'll have a time change.
I'm telling you, it's not worth it. And I'd get up at 3 o'clock to play Hobie Bingo.
True. Because I have to hit. Oh, yeah, right, Tina. It would be nice. But I wanted to go to Gatlinburg. I wanted to see all the leaves changing colors, but the weekend we were in East Tennessee, the colors had started changing. But even though we were near Gatlinburg, I mean, like, we were only like 20 miles away, it still told us that it was going to be like an hour and 20-minute drive because traffic was just so bad. And I'm like, ugh. And it may have been factoring in a wreck or something, but either way, we didn't go that day either.
Yeah, no, I don't think I would either.
Liz says, no, thank you. I'll just look it up on YouTube.
That's true.
Yep. Yeah, so. Yeah.
YouTube's probably a lot quicker to use these days.
If I'm going to go to Gatlinburg, no, I'd rather leave. Like, go on a Friday and get a hotel room.
Yeah, and stay the night and come back the next day.
Then go to my little yarn thingies. And because they have some beautiful yarn and they have all the little nifty little knitting needles and crochet hooks. And they've got the fancy yarn. Like, they've got Noro. I just want to hold some Noro and see what it feels like. But Tina says everything's on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Even How to Get Away with Murder's on YouTube.
Is it really? Probably.
I don't know, I'm just saying it because of
your neighbors.
Yeah, I just wish they'd pack up and go somewhere else.
I can hear them. I can hear what they're saying. I just hear them yelling.
Yeah, that's Grandma playing with the kids.
Well,
not the mother, Grandma.
At least they're playing and not yelling like they were last week.
Oh, yeah, that's one good thing about Grandma. She'll play with the kids. because Mother's too busy inside on her bong.
That's ridiculous.
It is.
Can they hear me?
Okay.
They can hear me? Oh.
My Margie's husband.
Hi.
I can hear the man's voice, but was trying to work out where it was coming from.
Look at Amazon at the stools.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, Tina, I heard music too. I don't know where it came from.
oh.
Oh, hey Lisa, so I was watching back last week's part of it, and where she was asking about the birds. Like when we were on the thing, I couldn't hear your birds, but when I was listening to the playback, they're like super loud. Like when you got up to go get your popcorn, you could just hear them just chirping away.
Yeah, because where my bedroom window is, it's here where we look out to the backyard, and I like having a window open.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bird now, as you just said it.
Yeah.
And depending on the bird, because we've got a lot of trees, so they'll come and sit in the trees.
Mm-hmm.
Depending which one, if it's the white bird, they're as noisy as anything.
But see, when we were talking, I didn't even hear it, so I didn't even know what she was talking about. When she said, "What kind of bird do you have?" I was like, "I don't have a bird." I wasn't even paying any attention, but when I was watching it back, I was like, "Oh, there's the birds. Oh, they are pretty loud."
Yeah. I don't have birds. I've got 3 birds outside that just come. And down the end of my street, there's a it's like they call it the Mary Creek Walk. So you could the Mooney Valley Walk. So you can walk along a footpath, and it's like a creaky type thing.
Yeah.
We've had a lizard come up. I mean, a big lizard like this with him.
Yeah.
My neighbour had to chase it back down the street to get it back to its habitat down the end of the street. We've had foxes. We've had kangaroos jumping up our street.
See, that to me would be the most amazing thing to see a kangaroo just. Boop, boop, boop.
My brother, when he was alive, he lived at Werribee. And when my mum was alive, she had to go down because I think my nephew wasn't well. And she went down to help look after him while they went to work. I said to me, Mum, a kangaroo just jumped down the street. My brother said, "What drugs do you want? I think you need to like them." I said, "I wasn't on anything." It hopped down the street. You don't often see them in the suburbs, but when they do come out, it will come out. But then it was going a little while after, a car must have hit one up the road from me, and it was dead on the street. So then by the time I got to my cousin's on the bus, half an hour away, get off the bus, and there was another dead one, same day. 2 dead kangaroos.
Wow.
So my cousin's son-in-law said, "Did you pick it up to bring it home for me?" I said, "I'm not touching it." If you want it to around the corner, you go and get it. I don't want getting on another bus with a dead kangaroo.
Oh, I lost your mind.
And I told my friend that lives at said, "Well, we had a fox in our front yard the other week." And he turns the corner and he pulls up and he said, "What's that in your front yard?" I said, "A fox." He didn't believe me the first time until he actually saw it the second time. It was a really pretty colour. It was like a could you say like a reddish brown colour fur?
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice looking, but coarse. It took off. And we've had someone's stray rabbit in our front yard.
Yeah, we've got foxes around here. Yeah.
The only thing I haven't seen yet's a snake.
Yeah, I got those too, unfortunately.
Yeah, we haven't had one of them come up yet, but yeah.
So, Liz, are you going to do a video? So your naughty pillow, is it a male member naughty pillow or a female naughty
I
pillow.
was going to ask the same thing.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yes, it could be a naughty one.
Knowing Liz, it's probably.
Yeah, I have a friend I was gonna make. She sells trying to think of how you'd say it, YouTube appropriate. She does surprise parties is what it's called. But so I was gonna make her one to take to her parties, but she's already got one.
Okay, a naughty one.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Ooh. How naughty can you get? Well, it's a bit like it's a bit like hello, can you tangle? It's a naughty plug.
Tina said she's seen someone turn the naughty ones into bags.
Oh, that's different. Could you imagine walking in the street with a naughty bag?
My mind went somewhere that I can't say on YouTube. I was just thinking about you putting all the stuff in that bag and how how bags stretch and grow.
Let's just hope the naughty things didn't fall out.
Oh, for Christmas.
Oh no, come on, Liz. It's got to be a naughty, dirty one. Wandering minds wonder.
Yep.
Maybe I need to look up how to crochet these naughty bags and pillows.
I want a pattern off of Natalie's closet. I want a pattern, and it's to make it's not a naughty, but it's to make a female body part, but it's a what is it? Oh. What is it called? No, my brain has been shut off.
It must have been that naughty that you can't remember it.
Well, I was trying to think of it's like a triangle, and then it's got the little leafies.
I was thinking you were heading down to the sort of what you call the map of Tasmania.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's like an actual medical thing.
Oh.
It's a medical. I mean, it's
not the way I was heading.
She made it like. I guess you can make it for a doctor's office, so the doctor could be like, "This is what this looks like."
Okay.
But
Liz says it says ho ho ho.
I'm looking for the picture. Hold on.
That'd be interesting in a medical. If you got doctor, the juniors learning to be a doctor to have all these crocheted parts and telling them in the crocheted part form of it.
Oh, Liz, I just got the notice that you sent, and she was sending me the stuff from Amazon for what we were looking for before. I thought it was going to be the ho 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 pillow or something, and it just now my phone just now told me I had a message. No, it wasn't for that. Okay.
Oh man,
I gotcha.
Just as well, it's this late at night for you guys and late afternoon for me.
You like how Liz? You like how all of our brains went not to ho ho ho.
Not to ho ho ho. Definitely not. Oh, that is so funny. Oh man, what do you got coming up on your hooks now? I'm changing the subject. Margie.
Well,
We better get clean-minded.
I think I am going to try to make the Count My Blessings shawl.
Okay. We've got dirty brains. No.
Liz, so do you.
I've been to your bingo.
Yeah, I've been to her lives.
Yep, she'll be playing bingo. She'll roll out. She goes, "It's number 69. How you doing?" Mhm.
For you freaky ladies.
You freaky ladies like,
And I'm
A good year.
thinking of
Brian
you.
Adams sang.
Ooh, okay,
Brian
that's
Adams
what
sang the
color.
song.
That's pretty. Pretty.
I do like. Oh, that's nice.
I like that. And which shawl are you gonna do?
Count my blessings.
The Count My Blessings.
Oh, that'll turn out really nice with that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that Ursula's? Yeah.
Yeah.
On Granny Square. Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
Oh, doesn't she make gorgeous ones?
Yeah.
You
so-
could make that with one of your yarns, Lisa.
Oh yeah, we put two.
Mm-hmm. Because it
Yeah.
only takes one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe I
so-
can do it with this one. Not this one.
You could do one with that one from Ursula, and then you could do one with that other.
Maybe this one's from for Ursula's one. Sort of similar to the colours to what Margie's got, nearly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Now that I know what the little bead's for.
Right. Yep.
What a good idea that is. Thank you, Margie.
I gotta go look at my email from Natalie and see what that thing's called because it's gonna drive me nuts what that pattern's called. Okay. Natalie. Okay, I'll go get here in a second. Let's see. Pattern.
Because they've been sitting there not knowing what I was going to do with them yet.
Oh, that's not it.
Now that Margie's given me a good idea. I'll have to go over to Ursula's and get that pattern and do it.
I got it off of I think I got it. It's free on her Rivalry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that pattern that I was trying to think of is the angry uterus.
The angry uterus.
Mm-hmm. See, it's like a little triangle shape. I can't see it. Hold on. Okay. See, it's like a little triangle with a little.
Okay.
loop. Can y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a rattle.
Yeah, but I
That's
want that
me.
on her thing. So I mean, it's pretty. It's it's different. I don't know what I'll.
Yeah.
All right, Liz, I'm going. Oh, wrong one.
And Ursula also has a tutorial for this as well.
Oh, does she? Oh, okay.
And now Ursula has Rivalry on her about page.
Maybe.
I think she does.
I'll have to get on and have a look. Because I reckon that'd be a nice shawl to do that Count My Blessings shawl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, look. Off the Hook episode 10's live.
Do what?
Off the Hook episode 10 is live.
She is.
Yep.
Okay,
Be like telling me now.
here's Liz's.
What am I? Oh, in Granny Square. Oh, there.
Where did it go? Oh, I shared the wrong page. Hold on.
You're not supposed to do that.
I clicked on the wrong one. I didn't know I had two open. Okay.
Tina, it's called Count My Blessings shawl.
Okay, there we go. There's her pillow. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, ho, ho. We have a place here in Melbourne that would do well with ho, ho, ho.
Mm-hmm.
Or she probably should not have said that out loud.
we girl I work with was she was watching a video. It was for I think it was in England somewhere, but the name of the restaurant is called Karen's. And it's kind of like our Dick's Last Resort here in the US, but it was called Karen's. But they were like cussing this little old lady. And that little old lady's like, "Watch your mouth."
Okay.
I don't know what made me think of that, but
Oh man. I'm gonna have a look at Ursula's one, but to go on her community tab on an iPad, it won't let you do it. So when I finished here on the computer, I'll go on and have a proper look of her page.
yeah.
That way. The iPad, you're sort of limited on what you can look at sometimes.
Let's see. Count. Oopsie. Oh, does it count your or count my?
Count my blessing shawl.
Count
isn't it?
my blessings. Shawl.
Well, it's on here for everybody that's making it.
What is Tina not calling it gorgeous?
Oh, here we go. Hold on, it's going to start playing. Give me a second. Here we go. Copy. Okay, here is the link for the the pattern for OM Granny Square.
Oh, cool. Now that I should be able to look at on here. Let's see.
I'll put it underneath so that if anybody, but that's her.
Yeah, the
Yes,
tutorial.
the easy crochet lace shawl. # count my blessing shawl.
Semicircle lace. Sure, okay.
Yep, but that's it. Yep.
Well, that'd be a good one because I might be able to follow her by that way. Does she start with the bottom bit?
Do what?
Does she start with the bottom bit?
Do you start in the top center, or do you?
You know when you were saying,
Yeah, more than likely, because that one's curved. She'll probably start in the middle and just
she starts in the middle
and just make your little. So you'll start in the middle, and then it'll just gradually get bigger this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So same difference, because since it doesn't come down to a point like a triangle, you just keep making your little half circle bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
But then I was thinking this one, Bag of Day's got one called Easy Crochet Moss Stitch. Sure. You couldn't do
the moss stitch kind of is a yarn eater for me, because it's basically just single crochet, but it's single crochet and then a chain, and then you do a single crochet in the chain space, so it kind of.
You couldn't use it with this wool though. This one, could you?
You could, but I think it would use a lot of yarn.
Okay. Because that recommendation comes up a lot.
So have you ever done the moss stitch?
No.
Wait, let me see if I can reach this. So I can show you.
No.
Yeah, I've never done the moss stitch either.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. What she's doing.
Here's my. I decided I was gonna make one. That's my little pouch of variegateds. Okay. Whoa, get down here. But this is what it's looking like. But it's all. Let me go solo. Show you what I'm talking about. But because it's single crochet, see it kind of. I mean, like you can pull it apart and see. You see how?
Okay.
And so then when it settles down, so you're doing a single crochet, but it's almost like this single crochet sits on top of the single crochet 2 rows below. So So you're not getting a lot of, does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Sort of.
It kind of, so like instead of it like being a single crochet like this sitting on top of each other so that it's slowly getting bigger, this single crochet actually sits down on top of this single crochet.
Okay, so then you miss the other crochet beside you, the single crochet beside you.
So you do a single crochet, then you do a chain one, and then you do a single crochet, chain one, single crochet. Then when you go back the other way for the moss stitch, you do a single crochet in that chain one space and then do another single crochet. So basically,
kind of like you do the granny
down.
stitch. Kind of like you do the granny stitch.
Right, but with the moss stitch, they kind of link together like a chain. So they kind of go like this. So where you would think you would have 2 rows be up here like this, it would be down like this. So they kind of sit together like they're kind of woven. I mean, it's a pretty stitch and I really like it, but it takes a long time to make it because instead of when you do 2 rows of single crochet, you think they're going to be this tall. And with the moss stitch, they're really only this tall. Because they're sitting down. I mean, I guess you could block it, but so.
Tina said she doesn't like the single crochet.
But and you can, they have an extended moss, but that would make it bigger. I've got a tutorial on how to do the moss stitch, and it's not as convoluted as what I just said. But that's just, yeah. So it's, yeah.
But you suppose you could also, oh yeah, that's right. I want to get away of doing those sort of things. I was going to say maybe also crochet a hat and a scarf, but then you don't want to keep having to do hat and scarves all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, I like the moss stitch. It works really good with a variegated yarn. It kind of makes it, to me, it makes it look like one of those old timey rag rugs, the woven rag rug. But yeah, so for every 2 rows of moss stitch is almost like 1 because they sit together. It's a little taller, but not much.
You'll be there from January to December just to get it finished.
So, but that's just, yeah. So it would just be however you want to. But I think she's got a lot of shawl patterns that you could do. The Love of My Life shawl? It's kind of got a point to it. So it starts at the top, middle too, and you work. But it starts at the top, middle, and then you work your way out. So any of those would work.
All right, I'll have to look at it and see what I'm going to do. I'll look at what Ursula's got, and I'll look at Crystal's.
And
because Krista doesn't do it, does she? From the Secret Yarnery, she's more granny squares and
things. Do you ever watch Fiber Spider?
No, that's what just Oh no, said the virus show. No, I haven't watched Fiber Spider yet.
Craig at Fiber Spider, he does a lot of shawls. A lot. He has some asymmetrical. He does a one for the virus shawl.
Yeah, I'll better write him down. Fiber Spider.
I think the Crochet Crowd, he has some as well. But Craig has a lot. Let's see. Fiber Spider.
Oh yes, Liz, I did see Crystal's poncho with the sleeves. She done a great job on that. If that's the one that I'm thinking of. I love watching Crystal's videos. She's got so many beautiful things that she's done.
There's a link for Fiber Spider. Okay.
I'll get on and look and subscribe to Fiber Spider too, if I'm not already subscribed to him.
I'm already subscribed.
I like Craig. He's got a lot of
Yeah, I'm already subscribed to him.
Oh, I'm not, but I am now.
Yeah, but he's good. But he does a lot of shawls.
Okay, I am now. I've subscribed to him now. So I'll go through him and see what he's got.
Did you get the Crochet Crowd from before?
Yeah, I did the Crochet Crowd when you did before. Okay. I better make sure.
Both of them have, I mean, depending on what you're looking for.
Yeah,
Like-
and what's his name? John Boy. I see he has a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I got the
watched
crochet
any of
cut out.
I haven't watched any of John Boy's tutorials, but I've watched a lot of his videos. But I haven't
Yeah, I've
watched
watched
any of his tutorials. I like his little drawstring beanie. I keep saying I'm going to make it with the little curly cues at the top.
Yep.
I just haven't made it yet. It's on my to-do list that's like this long, and it just keeps getting longer and longer and longer.
And longer, yes. Liz put up one. I'm going to see what Liz has put up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I can't click on it here. Oh, it won't let me.
Yeah, no, it's making me go. Oh, here you go. The easy crochet poncho with sleeves. I think that might have been the one.
I've been wanting to
Oh, yeah.
make that. Okay, is that what she just
Yes.
showed? Yes, I've been wanting to make that. I don't
This
know,
one.
but I don't know if you would have enough yarn to make that.
No,
I don't know if one cake would be enough to make that.
I think she used quite a few. I think.
Mm-hmm. It's so pretty. That I like that poncho because you just make it till it comes about right here, and then you put the little sleeves on it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was so pretty. That one. It was really pretty.
Tina, you
I
sound
did
like
like
me.
that.
I've got so many things saved that I want to make, and then people will send me pictures and be like, "Hey, can you make this?" or "This would be pretty," and so my list just gets longer and longer and longer. And
Yeah, even too. I've got some sitting in the to watch list,
Mhm.
and I'm thinking, yeah, I'll get to them. Haven't got to it yet. When I find it.
I bought a mosaic, and it's so pretty, but I haven't made it yet. I just don't have time. But I bought a Christmas one, and my plan was to make like a table runner. Hasn't happened. But and have y'all seen the mosaic that a lot of them have started doing now, to where the way you do your drop downs when you're going back and forth, when you flip it over, it's reversed. So instead of being one side being striped, it's like the opposite. Your color pattern is the opposite on the back side, so you get the design on both sides.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't done that one yet.
And they're like, and I watched a video, but I wasn't actually doing it, so I was kind of like, but it's yeah, it looks really cool. I'm just gonna have to sit down and watch the video when I have yarn in my hand, instead of trying to watch it while I'm doing something else, because so I can click on how to do it. But it looks really cool. Tiny realized I'm in here.
I can hear him.
So Tina, what I did, I don't know all the correct terminologies. I don't cut my yarn. Now one of them, I think it's Yarn Inspirations, that has the pattern. Well, I know it is because Mikey did a tutorial on it at the Crochet Crowd. But you go back and forth. So you go up and down, up and down. So instead of, which he still cuts at each end, but what I did is I went back and forth, and then when I did my next row, because I used the same color for 2 rows, but I just carried mine up the side and then did a border.
Okay.
So you don't have all the ends in that particular mosaic, and I don't know what it's called. Let me go back over here to my Facebook, and I'll show you a picture of the one that I did. I'm trying to think what it's called. I'll have to, maybe it'll be on my Facebook page here. Picture.
It might help if I turn my plug on so my phone can charge.
It'll just disappear on us.
It's sitting there for the last 45 minutes not charging.
Oh, that's
Well, it is now. That's all right. I don't need to use it anyway because I'm on the laptop.
because I made this blanket for my brother. So I'll have to scroll back a while. Oh, wait, maybe I can go here. Boop. Oh, yeah, much faster this way. Okay.
The ones that Tina's seen work all right to left.
Mm-hmm. This one is back and forth. Okay, here it is. Okay. Share screen. Okay. Oh, don't be like that. Now, where'd you go? It jumped. Okay, so that's the back side. So when you're working it going back, it's just striped. That's the front.
Okay.
So you don't have all the ends to weave in. That's laying on a twin size bed. And so, but I'll try to, what was the name of that one? But anyway, that was on Crochet Crowd. The Crochet Crowd has that one. I don't remember what it was called. If I had went to the post of that instead, it would have it. Let me see if I can go to the. Why doesn't it say? See, the only thing when you look at the pictures like this, it doesn't give you what it says. Oh, here we go. View post. It is the Nordic Stripes crochet blanket is what that is. Nordic Stripes crochet blanket. But it's Mike at the Crochet Crowd has it. But it's you do 2 rows for each color, so you don't have to cut it at the end. I just carried it up. And then, yeah. So, yelling at you again. Because I know there's overlay and inset and Tina, if you want to learn mosaic too, you can do it in the round. And then you don't have to cut your yarn because you're always working on the front side. So you can make like a hat or a purse. And for that, I would use Tina Thor. I'm not even going to try. Hold on. Her name is T.I. B. Okay, this is her name. And this is her link. And then you'll know why I did not say her name, because I'll just call her Tina. But she has amazing, amazing tutorials on learning how to mosaic as well. That's how that's yep. Tina. Oh, hey, I did not know you were there. I'm sorry, we were not ignoring you. Hello, welcome in.
I wasn't ignoring. I just had my on mute.
Well, I was looking at the other when I was looking on the other screen, I couldn't see the chat. We're here. We see you. Welcome.
We're not ignoring you.
Not intentionally, anyway.
No. Well, I sort of was, because I had to put myself on mute because of.
Oh yeah, your neighbors. It's Mary. Is it Mary? Is that right? Did I remember? See, I forgot to write my cheat sheet, bring it in here, and keep it in here. So I'm trying to remember everybody's names.
I'm going to go ahead and drop down, Pam. I'm starting to not feel too good.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, take care of yourself.
Yeah, take care of yourself, Margie.
I'm
glad to see you come up, though.
I'm glad you came and hung out with us a while.
I'm going to start going in a minute anyway, because it's tea time or dinner time.
I've got to go here in a little bit.
Margie.
Bye.
Get better, Margie.
I will.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
never heard of the Ultimate Sacrifice shawl either. Who makes that one?
Not sure. We'll work for you. Said very good memory.
Woohoo! Go me. Most of the time I can't remember names. Yeah. But I haven't either. The
Yeah.
Ultimate Sacrifice shawl. That sounds. What's whose name?
Whose name's who's what?
Will Work for Yarn is Mary.
Yeah.
And I am Pam, and that is Lisa. Okay, so she thinks it's on Ravelry or Etsy. Okay, the Ultimate Sacrifice shawl. Well, let me go over here and Ultimate Sacrifice. Oh, let me see. Oh, that's pretty. It almost looks like wings. Okay, let me Google. Let me screen share. That is really pretty. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Look how it looks like wings in that one. And this one, that's really pretty. Lorraine Pugh. We're going to say Pugh. P-U-G-H. Lorraine.
Oh, that's a nice color, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's really pretty. See, I like how it comes down. It looks like wings.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. That's pretty.
Mary Camperfoot, and his name is Tina.
That is a beautiful shawl. Thank you for letting us know about that one. That's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
Pretty.
That is just beautiful.
Oh, I bet that would be gorgeous. And she said, Mary said she made it with a rainbow cake. I bet that is gorgeous.
Oh.
See, I think any of that word that starts with one and then just slowly fades into other colors, that would be gorgeous. Yeah.
And it's good if it's when it starts off with the darker color and fades down to the lighter color.
Mm-hmm.
Or vice versa if you do it the other way around.
Yeah, because like if you're starting with that lighter color in the center, I mean, just the way it grady, especially if you start, because if you pick one that's a triangle shawl, a lot of them start at the bottom and work up, but some of them start in the middle and work out.
Hang on, I'm going to mute you.
Okay. That's nice. I like that. Pretty. All right, y'all. Well, we'll hang out for about another 10 minutes. Yes. So, right, Lisa? Right, Liz? That's what we were thinking, that yarn she showed would look beautiful in that ultimate yarn or ultimate shawl. So Liz, if you want to drop your link, if anybody else wants your link drop, let me know. And I will go grab it and one of us will drop it for you. That way y'all can go check out all your friends that you've been chit-chatting with in the live tonight, and in the comments, y'all can go check out their channels if you want to. I'm going to go over here and grab this one. And while you're doing that, what have y'all got going on this week? Y'all got anything going on your channels? I am sure Miss Granny D is already in bed, but I'm going to go ahead and share her channel here. Copy. Paste. Mary, unfortunately, YouTube won't allow you to share a picture in the comments. I don't know why. It's just something that they don't let you do. you can email it to me. It's in my email address is in the description box, and I can go grab it and show it. Or if you want to, also my Facebook is in there. If you want to messenger it to me on Facebook, I can pull it up that way. It does. It looks very flowy. I like that. Okay, so we got, so I dropped Granny D's link. She was here earlier. I'm sure she is probably already in the bed, but she was here earlier. And then we've got Liz. She has bingo at her house on Wednesdays at noon and Sundays at 7. And both of those are Central Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, just adjust for that. I know that would be 1 Eastern on Wednesday and 8 Eastern on Sunday. And there is the link to her channel. And I've been going over on Sundays, and we just have a lot of fun. We just chit chat and play bingo, and it's just a lot of fun. All right, and Liz has dropped Tina, which is Camper 14. There is the link for her. Let's see. Who else we got in here today? Oh, I know. Let's see. No, not that one. This one. And I know I keep saying this, but I will eventually get it set up so that, okay, there is Lisa for Lisa Knits. That's her channel. I like how it started putting the name. If you were able to set up, what are they calling it? A handle, I think. Okay, you tried sending it to my email. Let me go check. My email's coming.
I'm back.
Let me look. Hello, welcome back.
Lara rang me. It's all happening this end.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay.
Now, Eden, did you want to put that back on the shelf over there? Because you always have anxiety when I put it back.
Okay, let me go.
I know, I always put it back wrong. So if you can do that for me, then I don't need to do it.
Where did it go?
Was Cynthia okay when I left?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
What I said before, you should have stayed because the buses were all late.
Yeah, Eden said I could have stayed a bit longer because all the buses were running late. But I said, that's okay. Just as long as she was okay when I left.
This says Nightbot is mean.
Oh, yeah.
Liz said Nightbot's mean.
Who did?
Liz. Nightbot's not being mean. He's cheeky.
Nightbot is cheeky.
Okay, so here's her shawl that she did. That's what she did in the rainbow, the ultimate
Well, that's
sacrifice
nice.
shawl. Oh, let's see.
I noticed Liz said
That's
further up a
really-
bit. Was it Liz?
I like that. Do what?
Oh, Liz said earlier that one of the yarns that I was showing would look beautiful in that. I think it might have been that one that you were showing.
Yeah. And that ultimate sacrifice shawl, that's pretty.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So does
Sort of.
anybody else want their link dropped?
Just move those ones along, Eden, and then don't move the fan. Just move the those ones, and you might be able to get in. My big room's not big enough to house things.
Mine is not either. Look, Mary, everybody is telling you they love it. It's beautiful. Liz says she gets put in timeout by Nightbot. How do you do that?
Maybe too many emojis.
Eden said maybe too many emojis.
Yeah, I know Nightbot doesn't like emojis on some lives. I think is it Ursula's live where if you put more than like 3 emojis, it goes crazy or something?
Ursula's Nightbot gave me a warning.
I was on someone's live, and it timed me. Oh, that's right. I was on Cynthia's live,
Uh-huh.
and Nightbot timed me
No,
out. Something
Ursula's.
went. Was it Ursula's? No, I thought it was
No,
Cynthia's.
Ursula's not Cynthia.
Oh, it might have been Ursula's. Yeah, and no, I was on someone else's prior to that. I think it was Kim and Ginger's. The same thing that happened. It timed me out, and I didn't do
That's
anything.
when we started picking on Nightbot because you did too many thumbs.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah.
Yes, because you cannot use capital, you can't use caps, and you can only do 3 emojis at a time and no capital letters.
Okay.
But I think that was on OM Granny's.
Yeah.
I seem like I remember Ursula saying something about that. Hers gets really testy with the emojis.
Yes.
But see, now
And I think there was
doesn't-
also another one the same, was doing the same on
doesn't
someone
do
else's.
that with
Also.
the emojis for some reason, because on game night we'll drop like a whole row of emojis.
Yeah. But I know I was on someone else's live, and it came up telling me you used too many emojis.
Nightbot's cheeky.
That's weird.
Yeah, but I can't think whose it was I was on.
Nightbot's cheeky.
I know it was somebody's, but it was a long time ago, and then I just said I'm going. I just went out.
Well,
Okay.
if I remember tomorrow night, I'm going to call Nightbot a cheeky little monkey then.
Yeah.
He might talk back to you.
And that's
He
one thing
might.
I like about Cynthia's one. She's when you type in a few things, like be joyful, it comes down with be joyful to whatever. I can't think.
Right.
what
It has different things that she posts.
Yeah. And then you got treats, and then it says Mr. Joyful likes treats.
Mm-hmm.
Like sweet
So, only 3. Okay, so yeah.
Liz says she loves emojis.
See, I was on someone's live earlier,
a lot.
and I must have been Cynthia's. I put about 6 thumbs up on hers, and nothing happened to me on
I just wonder if it depends on like what country you're in.
Oh no, John Boy's. I gave John Boy earlier. Finally made one of his lives. I gave him about 6 thumbs up, and nothing. He hasn't got. I don't think he's got Nightbot started yet on his.
I saw he was live, but I was at family dinner, so I didn't get to watch any of it.
Yeah, I was on for a little bit, and then I think Cynthia's come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it popped up on my phone when we were eating that he was going live. So, but okay. So Tina says she thinks they can turn it off.
Yeah.
I haven't even attempted to learn Nightbot because I figure I'm going to learn StreamYard first, so that I feel that I'm not like just punching buttons and I don't know what I'm doing.
Is
So I
it
figure I'd do
one of
this
those
first.
ones?
Even though I didn't even put up any of my banners. Here, we'll do a banner. There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome in.
Huh. You didn't have that on all night.
No, I forgot. I didn't have it on last week either. I keep forgetting to turn them on. So.
I was saving them for Mr. Joyful.
But I think Tina, I think she turned off her Nightbot altogether.
Okay, yeah.
I think, is that what you were saying, Liz? You turned off Nightbot completely, or you just turned it off so that you could drop as many emojis as you want? Because I'm thinking that Liz doesn't have Nightbot, unless she got it back.
Did you hear Grandma sing it?
Oh, Grandma's always singing. I'm surprised she's not coughing her lungs out.
Yeah, I saw real Nightbot today.
Right.
Where Eden finds he's at the hospital, they got this. What is she? A vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
And she's a robot type thing, and she's like a Nightbot, isn't she, Eden?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have a see. I think you sent me a photo, didn't
New
you?
video.
Oh, the
Liz said
video.
she just turned off the whole Nightbot. Yeah, I just haven't tried to use it yet.
I sent Cynthia a message on Messenger before,
Mm-hmm.
and said, "What are you trying to tell me?" God knows what I was trying to tell her because I had the wrong glasses on. When I reread it, I wrote Bobby instead of Hobie.
Oh yeah. We heard. Yeah, she's like, you get your Bobby. Yeah, we were like, well, I don't know what that is. Yeah, we didn't know what it was. It
because
didn't even click that it was Hobie. We were all like,
because I
Bobby,
left
what's
here
Bobby?
and I went to get Eden and I was tired
Right.
looking up thinking I got all these. I got a couple messages, and then when Cynthia was talking, I said I didn't know it had come yet until Lara had said, "Oh, there's a parcel at the door." Didn't even hear the man come.
Oh, I do that, or I'll get an alert that says your package has been delivered. I'm like, oh yay!
And I didn't even get that. I didn't even get a message saying it had been delivered.
Mm.
And when I looked, I thought, oh, okay. And then as I was going along, I was letting Cynthia know that I got it. And then when she said, "Tell me what you're saying again," I thought, I better stop and actually read what I wrote. And I go, some good news, I got my Bobby order.
Yeah. Good night, Tina.
Bye,
Thank
Tina.
Thank
And
you for coming in. Have a great night.
I'm thinking, you idiot, I didn't even think what I had written. That'll tell you how much I take notice. Where did you put
Liz
this?
says she's an emoji queen. Me too. I mean, I use emojis for everything.
Oh, yeah, me too. You've got to use emojis. Hey, now far up is Sadie. Oh, there she is.
So, Mary,
Look.
for me, it's
Sandy, look.
12:30.
You're clicking in.
What we got?
Yeah.
Oh, is that your little robot dude at work?
Yeah, that's little Nightbot.
It does look like a robot. That's a
Can you
robot?
press
I mean, like a robot vacuum. That's
Yeah,
kind
he's
of cute.
Oh, look at the eyes.
They're kind of creepy.
They are kind of
Cynthia liked those colours.
Yeah.
creepy. He talks too.
And he talks.
I don't want my robots and vacuum. I don't want my vacuum cleaner talking to me.
When he lets you know when he's got a low battery, that I'm sleepy, low battery.
I'm sleepy, low battery. I'm sleepy, low battery.
So, Mary, for me, it's 12:32 a.m. So midnight 30. I am Central Time.
Nina's 1:30 in the morning, just on a Friday morning.
Yep. And for Lisa, it's what, 5 o'clock?
5:30.
5:30 Friday afternoon because she's in Australia.
You guys have gone for a 24-hour stream.
Hey, we've already gone 3.5 hours.
Ooh, that's a record.
We've beat out our school.
What state are you in or country?
Oh, the other day, whose live was I on the other day? Sweetie, the girl from the Swedish girl. Do they call, what was it? Someone from Sweden.
Susan from the Swedish. Is that her name?
Is that her name? Susan from the Swedish or something?
That's what I'm asking you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, 1:30 there too for Mary.
So she's Eastern time zone too. Okay. Michigan. That's right. Okay.
And you're 1:32 AU, Pam?
I'm 12:30.
Okay.
Michigan football.
So, Mary, are y'all covered up in snow? I know so many people have so much snow.
I don't need popcorn.
No, Michigan football, remember?
Oh, Michigan football.
Yes. It's her team.
Oh.
Yep. So, all right, y'all. Well, I guess I am going to go to
Yeah.
bed.
I better go down and I'm going to have a licorice.
Is that got licorice in the middle? Does it
Yep.
all taste like black licorice, or are the others different colors?
No, a black licorice in the middle.
Yeah.
And they're just like a soft.
Like a little gummy, soft.
Yeah. And we call these licorice all sorts.
They're called what?
Licorice all sorts.
Licorice all sorts. See, I might actually like that
I think you will.
because I like licorice. Oh, look, Eden. She says, "Go blue."
Eden.
Yeah.
Mary said, little snow, go blue. We have a football team here every state of ours has one apart. We have a football team, and there's one called Carlton, and they're called the Navy Blues. So every time they kick a goal, they go Blues. And oh man, when she said that, it just reminded me of the football team we have.
Mary says she loves those. So I guess, can we get those here then, I guess? I've never seen them.
I don't know.
I've never seen them. Good
I
night,
imagine you would.
Liz.
Bye, Liz.
All right. I'm going to go to, so y'all, my plan is to go live next Thursday. I know here in the States it's Thanksgiving, but I'm still planning on going live 9 Central, so 10 Eastern. What is that, 2 o'clock Australian?
Yeah.
So
I'll be home.
That's the plan anyway, is to go live.
Yeah.
Because we're supposed to eat fairly early. Well, see, we don't have a Menards. I don't have a Menards anywhere near me. Huh.
And what's Menards? Is that like a grocery store?
Maybe.
Oh.
I think it is. Mary will have to tell us. I've heard of it, but I've never actually been to one. I don't think.
Okay.
But
maybe
yeah.
it's a place where you can buy lollies.
Probably. I bet we have a candy store at the mall. I bet would have that. But cancel.
You got to have a good licorice. Black ones, not red ones.
And now. It says it's a home and garden store. So it's kind of like a Lowe's or our Lowe's, not your Lowe's.
Yeah. Not my Lowe's. My Lowe's is a mint department store. Isn't that funny? Your Lowe's is something completely different.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll show you what our Lowe's is.
That is just funny, that is.
Here's what our Lowe's looks like. Okay, here you go, Lisa. This is what our Lowe's sells. Tools.
Okay.
Appliances.
Well, they're having a 45% off tools.
Yep. For Black Friday, toilets, ovens, refrigerators. Yep. So that's what our Lowe's sells.
Okay.
Yep.
I just love it how we got how different ways our stores are all different things.
Exactly. Okay, so Lowe's is just like Menards. Okay, cool. My live is on Thursday nights at 9 Central, 10 Eastern. So for you, it'd be 10 at night, 10 Eastern. Yep.
And 2 p.m. on a Friday for me.
For all you Australians out there watching, Friday afternoon. Yeah, but no, it's Thursday nights. In the States, it's Thursday nights.
Yep.
At 9 p.m. Central.
9 p.m. Central.
Yep. 10 p.m. Eastern.
What about Pacific?
I'll try to maybe next week I can get maybe I can get up earlier next time where it's coming out. Go ahead and schedule it earlier so that maybe the alerts will go out better. Do
like what Cynthia does about upcoming.
Yeah.
You know, when the upcomings are coming, so then that way people will know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I know Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet, she was working on like a crochet calendar or like a YouTuber content creator calendar thing.
Yeah, I did see it, that video she was doing.
But she posted it. I need to go back and look at it and see if anybody has sent her anything to see if there's anything on it. And send her my stuff. So.
If you don't want any more, put them in the bag that came in it and just walk around and dump it. Okay.
Mary says she's got it on her schedule.
Oh, you're always on my schedule because you come on straight after Cynthia, just about.
Yep. Yeah, but
Oh,
I figure 9 o'clock, that gives me time to go eat with the family. And then
Yeah.
a little bit of time after Cynthia's before my live to get all my stuff together. If I haven't already got it together, which so far I have not had anything together. So, all right, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get off here. I hope everybody has a fabulous week, and I will be back next week.
And I hope that you all have a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Because we don't celebrate that here.
No, I guess you wouldn't.
No. And I'm not sitting there eating a turkey.
It's yummy, though.
I've tried it, but it was... Yeah, I don't think I could eat it again.
Oh, then somebody didn't cook it right for you.
I might have to come to America and get a good American person to cook it.
Mm-hmm. Do you
And
like,
not an Aussie.
Do you like chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It doesn't taste like chicken, but I mean it's very similar, so it's really good. A lot of people overcook it and it gets super dry.
Mary's got Vegemite with question marks.
Yeah. Although Lisa loves it. Lisa loves the Vegemite.
Hey, I showed Cynthia the other day. Was it yesterday? In our Coles, we have a supermarket called Coles.
Mm-hmm.
They've got chicken in there with Vegemite on it with cheese stuffing. I'll even show you. I'm not going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just taking Vegemite way out of the ballpark. I think I put it.
I don't know. I think it might actually taste not too bad on a chicken and cheese
stuffing.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. People do. It's got roast chicken with Vegemite.
Let me make you big. Vegemite roast. Okay.
And I think probably what they've done is, I think they've probably, as they're cooking the Vegemite, I think what they've done is they've braised the chicken with the Vegemite.
Okay.
So then that way, when you go to eat it, the Vegemite has probably sunk into the chicken.
That might not be too bad as a marinade or whatever.
Yeah, because one of Eden's friends that she's got on YouTube, someone sent her Vegemite.
Mm-hmm.
She tried it on a cracker and she didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that bad really on the cracker, like when I had it.
Yeah.
Now, my sister and them, they ate it last weekend, but they ate it on beer bread. So, I mean, it's like super yeasty. The bread was already super yeasty. And, I mean, it wasn't toasted or anything. It was just fresh homemade bread. And then they so I think maybe that was too much.
Yeah, I think if you're going to have it on a bit of bread, just have it on a normal sandwich loaf bread or wholemeal bread. But what she does is she puts it in a stew and she's marinated her chicken with it.
Well, I've got another video of all the kids, and well, not all the kids, but most of the kids that wanted to try it last weekend. And then I'm going to take it to Thanksgiving and let them, whoever wants to try it. But I'll just take crackers and let whoever wants to try it. And I'll try to get videos of them so then I'll have another.
Mary laughed at your video.
I'm taking it to Thanksgiving. I'll try to get Carrie to Noodle Mouse. I'm gonna try to get her to taste it.
Yeah, when I was saying when Cynthia was opening up her box, she come to the Vegemite and I said to her, "Don't watch Pam's video until you've tried it. Then watch Pam's video."
Yeah, she needs to videotape it. I told her they need to taste test it. So yeah, I think we're gonna. I'm gonna try to get Carrie to try it. Yeah, so we'll see if she will or not. But
you never know.
Yeah, so
you might turn someone into a believer in eating it all the time.
Now my nephew, he didn't mind it. He's like, it's not bad. And then my dad, instead of putting it on the bread, he had it on the knife, so he just took his finger and went like this and ate it.
Yeah,
just straight Vegemite.
There's one guy on YouTube that my oldest girl was, and I was watching, and she sent me the video. He wasn't dead or anything, but he wanted to give it a go. But he got a teaspoon. I'm not kidding. It was that thick. For your first go, you don't have it that thick in his mouth, and all he wanted to do was to be sick. I'm going,
Ugh.
suit yourself right.
Yeah, no, all my dad did was he just took a little tiny piece, a little bit on the knife, and then instead of putting it on the bread or cracker, he just ate it.
See, that's the best way to do it.
It was just like a little pea size.
Yeah. So if you just did that, if you just put it, say, if you put your knife in, just enough to get a bit off, and then put it on and then in, and then it's not bad.
Just enough to get a taste. Mary says a Vegemite shot.
Yeah. Wonder what that'd be like if you made a drink out of Vegemite shots. Oh,
Not great.
great.
Not great. All right, well, y'all have a fabulous night. Lisa, have a great rest of your day, and I will see
Do
you.
you have a good night too? Yes, and I better go down and work out what we're going to have to eat.
Yeah.
Not that I'm hungry because the fish salad and chips made me full.
Yeah. Might need a little snack.
Yeah, maybe a bit of toast with Vegemite on it.
I've got bagels and Nutella. That sounds way better.
I know you can have the Nutella.
Take a bagel, toast it, butter, Nutella. Yum yum.
Bye, Mary.
Bye, Mary. All right. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.